right, here we go, folks. Welcome to Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. My friend David Donnelly's here. Eddie Perez, we got a treat in the mail going out to you. Eddie, I'll tell you a spoiler alert. I've got you a Victoria band that were popular in the 1980s around Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. And well, you can't show the address. No address, Sean. Jeez, what are you going to dox somebody? Holy smokes. Okay, get away. Got the help. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Eddie, anyway, we got it all wrapped up and ready to go. So inside there's the artwork provided by Sue as part of the Ghosties from a few years back. And then it's also got the an album in there from Victoria. And it's, so I'm telling you, spoiler alert, it's 80s metal. Local band, 80s metal, original songs, but they made quite the wave around here in the late 80s, early 90s. I think these guys were active into the early 90s. Okay, James Farley, you have my email. You can contact me, James Farley. Okay, James, you reached out to Sue. Yeah, this was a fake James asking to follow Sue on the Instagram. That's like Angelo Kelly. I got a million. Mark Anthony K, holy smokes, we got a giveaway today. It's going to be happening. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get a copy of this incredible album, the latest and greatest on the Angry Black Vinyl. I love Mark a lot, and I got to tell you something about him. This is an angst-filled, one of these angst-filled albums, like lyrically. Musically, no, it's rock, it's great. Mark's a prog rock master with metal, and he's a prog guy. But he loves Kiss. It's like if Kiss had a child with the band, yes, this is what you get, Project Gemini. Anyway, we do a lot here with Mark. We're big fans. Hello, Rach. Sue, happy Sunday. Hey, Paul from Ireland. We love Ireland, of course. Sue's got Irish ancestry. Like in Wexford or something, like below Dublin. And then I'm over in County Clare and Galway Bay. And the boys of the band will be playing, at Galway Bay. Anyway, Project Gemini, we're doing a giveaway later in the program today. It's going to be a pick a number between 1 and 100 because, we don't have
to tell them the number's already in there.
The number's already magically in here. So we'll just pull it out when you say the number, and we'll see whoever gets the closest, between 1 and 100. So you can choose 1 and you can choose 100 and everything in between. Anthony's here, a good friend Anthony. Boy, oh boy, Anthony. Do you like CDs at all? Compact discs, Anthony? Because if you do, I may have a big trove of I got a trove of classical compact discs. I have a trove, so I don't know. You let me know. A Galway girl, yeah. My Burks, B-U-R-K-E. The Burks are from that part of the world. Thanks for the kind words, Rach. I really appreciate you and Sue and all your support. Well, we appreciate you, Mark, and we want to promote you. And this is a great album. You're really going to enjoy it, folks. Whoever the lucky winner is going to be. We're going to pull a rabbit out of a hat. We're going to see who wins. But anyway, Mark, would you want to come up and promote the album or talk about it at all? I want to make that offer to you. And if you're unable to, I fully understand. But that's what we'll do. Yeah, I love him. Vinyl's king. Okay. Well, yeah, Anthony, if that's something you like, next time I go into Victoria, I will make a point of loading up a bunch of those CDs and dragging them off with me and gift them to you.
Well, he can look through them, see if you want.
You can look through them. Yeah, maybe we'll spend some time together, Anthony. I know you haven't been in the best of health, but when you're up for a visit, so Rachel, get your ass down here and bring Sue for the love of God. And then I'll do that, and we'll come and visit you. Thanks, Seb, for posting my Bandcamp link. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Seb's number one with the links. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the trick. Here's the deal. You got to go there. And you got to subscribe to Mark. In order to win, you got to hold on. No subscribe.
I'm in charge of the contest.
Sue's in charge. Well, I want them to subscribe to Mark.
Well, tell them to subscribe, but it's not part of the contest.
It's not part of the contest.
This is an easy contest,
okay.
Not like the last one.
Okay. Luke's here. I love you, Luke. Love you, Luke. Holy smokes, man. We had Zach on a couple of weeks ago, and now Luke has arrived. Zach is Luke's older brother. Luke's the middle child, the middle boy. He is the Jan of the thing. He's Jan Brady of the Mitchell clan, the middle child. It's always Zach. It's always Zach. Marsha. Hey, Rach, unfortunately, I'm out of the house. Had to do some family-related things. Next Sunday, I'll be around if that's okay. Whatever you like, Mark. We're just here at your disposal. I just thought because we're going to do that giveaway on your incredible new album. But what I wanted to say about Mark is in the Angry Black vinyl, Mark is one of those even-keeled guys. Maybe I don't know Mark as well as I think I know, but at least his social persona. You see me, I blow up. I get, I'm what? And me, and I'm dropping F-bombs, all sorts of horrible stuff. Okay, Rach, I am feeling much, much better. Just waiting on my plastic surgery in August. All thanks to the love of a great woman. Yeah, obviously, Pat has been huge. Jan has been huge support. And, I got to tell you, Anthony, whatever we think in life, it can be bad. For us, it can always be worse. Isn't that the truth of things? So, yeah, Anthony and Jan hosted us, and it was just incredible. And, boy, did she put on a spread when we visited. That was incredible. Anyway, we just get better, get well, etc. And thank you, Sue. It's been a journey, a hell of a journey. Absolutely. I love this guy, 4D. He's my good buddy. I know his real name. He knows it. I don't think he minds sharing it, but I just like calling him 4D. But I love this guy. He's a very intelligent guy, and he's out there in Manchester, and he's so well read, and he's my kind of guy. Mike, okay, my copy of Mark's new album just arrived last week. He smashed it out of the park again. A superb album. Yeah, it's very good. I guess the thing I'm kind of tongue-in-cheek because it's so even keel about is that, the Angry Black Angle, Mark Angry is pretty chill as far as, I go, my emotions. But, that's the way it goes. Holy smokes. Anyway, welcome to Sunday. David Donnelly, thanks so much for your kind words, which reminds me I need to contact you about something you might be interested in. It's Project Gemini related. Both David Donnelly and Mark, of course, Mark obviously, with his album, you can get it now. So a little later in the program, about halfway through proceedings, we'll do a draw, the best number between the thing, and away we'll go, right? Okay, I need a serious life. I need a life chat with him. Yeah, Jan. That's so funny, man. Jan Brady. Oh, my God. Anyway, yeah, Journey is putting it lightly in your case. A very accomplished guy, our friend Anthony. Anthony's my kind of guy, too. He's extremely well educated. He's got a whole bunch. Whoa. Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Dumping Vinyl is the account. Dumping Vinyl, new account to me. Do you like to play with your own poppy? Well, only on Remembrance Day. I like that Dumping Vinyl. Yeah, I like, poppies is the Remembrance Day thing in Canada. You have a Memorial Day in the U.S. for your fallen soldiers. And we have November 17th. We call it Remembrance. We remember the sacrifice paid by our fighting men and women, mostly men, but fighting men and women. Rachel, you should give away stop it, you son of a bitch. Who the F is Alice? Is the housekeeper, the beloved live-in maid for the Brady Bunch. Okay, it was a story about a man named Brady. Oh, it's bringing up, 3 boys or so. And then there was a lady who was bringing up 3 lovely girls of her own kind of thing. Anyway, and then one day when this fella met the lady, they decided to make their new world all their own. And they got together, and that's the way they became the Brady Bunch, along with Alice, the beloved housemaid. Okay. It's November 11th, not 17th. That's right. That was a trick question. Attaboy, Hatfield. How's the McCoys doing, Hatfield? Anyway, thank you for that. Yeah, you're right. November 11th, folks. at the 10th hour, isn't it? 11th hour on the 11th day, something like that, you know, and they have the moment of silence and whatnot. And you can imagine me, a moment of silence. Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving away my beloved chess set. No, can't do that. But I'm mad about chess. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud to announce I'm getting a GDT. Is that a GDT 300
3,000.
limited edition, 3,000 limited edition tournament chess clock. Oh, and I'm so mad about chess. I went out yesterday. I got so much to tell you. I went out yesterday and I saw an old friend of mine, an old friend of mine. And I just love this guy. And he's elderly now. Like we're born in the same year.
He's not elderly.
He's
67.
elderly. He's
not
67.
elderly.
He's elderly.
He's
Okay.
2 years older than me.
What?
He's 2 years older than me, and I'm not elderly.
You're elderly. You're
Okay.
okay. Hold on. Okay, smarty pants.
I'm a senior.
Are you? Oh, what did I hear?
I'm a senior.
You're
I'm
a
not
senior.
elderly.
You are elderly. Seniors are elderly. All right. Hey, Rob hosted a superb auction yesterday. It was chock block, great quality vinyl. Wow, that guy, Rob can get this is a wax we're talking about. He gets that. Can we get a Gilligan's Island theme song reference to? Possibly. The Professor Adbury. Anyway, I hope things are calmer in the VCU, the Vancouver Community University, as I call it. What's that? What's going on? Now, why do you call it Jackson? Why do you call it the VCU? Let me know in the comments below. Sue is forever young. Joe Williamson, we love you, Joe. You done a nice video on the blues last week. Joe Williamson. Joe, you can plug yourself, put a link in there.
I'll do it for him.
Holy smokes. Anyway, also Project Gemini. Ladies and gentlemen, please support my friend Mark. Here we go. Copy. This is a thing. You got to do this too, man. Boom. There it is. That's Mark. Go over there and subscribe to Mark, please. Support independent artists. A big shout out to my friend Joey Callio. Things are brewing in the Callio camp right now. Things are brewing with the band Seven Horse. So stay tuned for that. We'll be talking about a lot more about them in coming days, coming weeks. Things are happening. Chess. I used to play with my late father and uncle. I sucked at it. I used to smash the board out of anger. So yeah, Williams, I can get angry. Okay, sorry, Mark. He's got a temper. He's got a temper. Okay, let me show you.
I like how you put in the Williams there. Yeah, Williams.
Yeah, well, that's the way to go. That's how you got to do it. Okay, here we go. So yesterday, let's go view and let's zoom. Okay, look at this. I love this thing. Yet another photo. This is a late Dan Scoons, national rated master in Canada, NM, national master, a former British Columbia champion two-time British Columbia. So he was a state champion, essentially. Okay, Americans, that's the level of this guy. Yet another photo from 1976, Gordon Head, the old neighborhood. 2-1 tournament. Left Dave Williams, yours truly, that's moi, is in the white shirt and vest. Check this. White. There I am in the corner. Now, let me look here. Make sure this is big enough. I want to have everything working. Yeah, you can see me pretty big there. That's okay. Let's go back to the thing. So there's me, but I visited this guy yesterday. This is my old friend, Len Molden. Now, Len's claim to fame is that in 2008, Hikaru Nakamura, the super grandmaster, number 3 rated in the entire world. I believe he's the 3rd highest rated player on the planet. Hikaru Nakamura came up to do a simultaneous exhibition. You know, you play multiple people at once. And Len is a strong player. He is a 2000 rated. His highest rating is about 2001 or so. So he's an expert player, right? He's very strong. Back in these days, him and me were pretty equally rated for chess strength. We're pretty closely related. And then, I kind of dropped off, did other stuff, got into rock and roll. And Len, who looks more of a rocker than I could ever hope to, isn't that a cute looking guy? Anyway, Len ended up doing very well. He drew a 1 game against Nakamura. He actually had Nakamura beat. Nakamura was kind of going, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. And he offered Len a draw. And Len was so freaked out that the incredible, the great super GM Nakamura would even dare to offer a draw to him. We're of equal strength in this game, my friend. But in fact, he was even better than Nakamura in that game, played so well. And so he accepted the draw, but it was a 1 game. And if he had stayed with it and had been freaked out, he would have beaten Nakamura. Anyway, long story longer, Len ends up getting diagnosed tragically with muscular dystrophy. And in addition to that, suffered a stroke. Having said that, with all that disability, with all that adversity, I went to the local chess club in Parksville yesterday, the Oceanside Chess Club that Len started. Len created it.
Are you going to show them a picture?
Co-founded. Oh, I guess I could.
You could, yeah.
I guess I could. But anyway, I'm not doing it right now.
Okay.
Anyway, so I want to finish, wrap up the story. I'll take this down. Okay. And then we'll kill that. Okay. So I go visit Len. I said, where's Len? How's he doing? And I didn't know anything about this adversity. And he said, oh, Len is in a assisted living care facility now because of the extent of his disability. Suffers short-term memory loss from the stroke, has lost the use of his left leg, so he's wheelchair bound. And but I get off the elevator. Now keep in mind, Len only knows me as Dave, right?
Yeah.
So I get off the elevator, and I had one of my checkered shirts that I wear here. You all know what I wear, those plaid shirts. And I get off the elevator. I go, "Hi, Len."
You go,
I know this guy. I know this guy. He's in a wheelchair. He's wheelchair bound. And his nurse is with him. And he just happened to be being rolled into his room. He's a very sweet guy. He always was. But, when people go through adversity like this, they become even sweeter. And he goes, Dave? And so he remembered me. It was so great. Here's a guy with short-term memory loss. And I was warned when I went to see him that he may not recognize you. He doesn't recognize and remember people and the like.
He remembered a lot of people.
He remembered, because I'm from his past, all that old-timey stuff is like fresh for him. So the names that I was mentioning, he all knew. Anyway, we played 2 games of chess, or just casual chess. He went and said, first thing he says to me, want to have a game of chess? So I go, sure, let's do it, Len. So we go out. We went down to the general area in the facility and open up a board. And Len proceeded to beat me. Here's a guy with MS or MD, muscular dystrophy, a stroke, and he still crushes me. It was beautiful. It was I was so happy because he's very strong and he was always stronger. There was a time when it could go either way, but he's definitely stronger. It has been stronger than me for decades. I was so happy he could beat me. And I just love the guy. Sue and I are committing because it's a bit of a drive. It's like a 20-minute drive or so up the highway to go to Parksville.
Actually,
Qualicum is a little bit further.
Yeah.
Anyway, we do a drive. And if the weather permitting, we're just going to make it a commitment to go visit him on Saturdays. Will be our visiting Len Day. Yeah, it is. For the when you see an old friend who you remember as being much younger in the prime of life, and in a recentish picture of him, maybe 10 years ago, he had a big bushy white beard, and of course, I never remember Len like that. So he's all clean shaven when we went in, and he looked great, and so we had a great game. I blundered a queen in the second game. It was beautiful to see.
You could have won that game.
It was
pretty even.
It was pretty evenly matched, yeah. And then, but I started moving quick, and I don't think. I just moved quick.
It was funny.
Chess, ladies and gentlemen, the thing about chess, if you don't play, it's a lot of it's about pattern recognition. So experienced players, such as myself, we see the board and we kind of know what to do because we've played a lot, right? One of the things also that's coming up is there's a guy coming out of San Diego His name, now this is guy's kind of funny. He's Sami Roca. Sami Roca, French-born Egyptian. I think he's playing for the French National Football Club. If you guys saw the game yesterday, hokey smokes. England, France, what a frickin' shootout. That was football, man. That was your money. America, if you like your high scoring activity, that's the one. Rach, did you all go to the Vancouver World Cup? I didn't, because Vancouver's a trip, a boat over. It would cost a fortune. And the tickets are expensive. And it's just a lot of money, right? A lot of money. So I didn't want to do it. And I got to tell you, like once upon a time, I'll finish my chess story and then we'll move on to football. We're doing sport. We could have titled today's episode, Project Gemini in the World of Sport. But anyway, so this guy named Sami, and you can look him up, Sami Roke or Rock, Rokcke, something like that. Anyway, he's coming up to Nanaimo here. It was just announced, and he's doing a simul, like what my friend Len played against Nakamura. So this grandmaster's coming out. Now, the thing about this guy, Sami, is he also participates in the boxing. He's like chess boxing. Have you ever seen chess boxing? You do a little round of chess, you play chess, and then the bell rings, and you get up, and you go into some boxing thing. It's a thing. Apparently, this is a thing. Anyway, apparently this kid's pretty good at it. He's young. To me, he's a young guy. He's right, 30-something. Anyway, you put in your money, and you can sit at a board. Was with up to 50 other people for this guy. You'll play 50 of us. Put your money in, and he walks around, and one by one, he makes a move, you make a move. Now, I've done this before. I lost very quickly to rated national master Ray Kerr. The late Ray Kerr died 2008. Ray Kerr beat me. This would have been 1977 or so. In fact, it's even earlier, probably 75. Anyway, great stuff. Now, chess talk is even better than sport talk. Well, sport talk's good too. Here's the thing, and everybody knows about this. I love this guy. Thor, we got a new metal album.
Contest.
Project Gemini. So Thor, need you to stick around. You could win this. Okay? You got to pick a number between 1 and 100. We'll do it a little later in the show. And then once that happens, I'll call it up. But we'll do that in a little bit. But anyway, Angry Black Vinyl, Thor, Dark Days of Yesterday. It's a great album. Mark never disappoints, man. Project Gemini. If you love prog, if you love metal, that's your guy. There's a lot of chess players here. Are there any bridge players? Yeah, lots. Bridge was a big deal, Bobby. I know Bobby Gass, a very good bridge player. Played competitively. It's a real deal. Chess with concussion sounds like exactly the boxing thing. Anyway, so this guy's coming August 1st. I'll be going there. And so you know what I think we'll do is I'll film a portion of it.
Yeah.
Like get the vibe. You got to be, oh, my love. You've got to be there for this chess day. Because Sue's been playing, and she started to read the incredible Levy Rosman book, How to Win at Chess. His first book, geared for introductory, if you want to learn chess. Levy Rosman, the biggest chess channel on YouTube. He's bigger than Magnus Carlsen. He's bigger than Hikura Nakamura. He's bigger than anybody. He's just a big deal. Levy Rosman, great kid. Love Levy. He's younger than my own son, which ages me again. Anyway, soccer, football. So England gets knocked out in a controversial game that they were stronger than Argentina. The feeling was, but the coach held them all back. They ran into a defensive shell. You don't want to be in a defensive shell when a guy named Messi, Lionel Messi, is running around the field at whatever age. Messi could be 100 years old, and if you're playing defensively, I'm going to kick the ball and I'll score. That's what he would do. Anyway, Argentina fought back and they won. Now, yesterday's game, did everybody see it? No spoilers, I hope. Anyway, England started really strong and really quick. And they swapped out a lot of guys. Harry Kane, King Harry, he was off the pitch. So it was just basically Africans versus Africans as far as I could tell. A lot of black guys on either side. nothing wrong with that at all. But what I will say, because they're great athletes, nobody can take that away from them. But what I will say is that in the old days, Olympics and professional sports would be like the guys you go to school with this stuff. Maybe that's what these guys is. I don't know. How many were actually born in England? Fuck, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you something. It's just nice when you see your national team reflecting yourself. And so you see all these Africans out in the pitch, and then up in the crowd showing the people cheering, the little white kids and dressed up in English armor suits. So you see the one little boy, he was as cute as a little bug in his, it was like Crusader type armor with the Red Cross, England, the Cross of St. George, right? For St. George, who I believe was some sort of Palestinian. But anyway, I digress. And then there was France, Mbappe, and it had Sacco from England, Sacco and Mbappe. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the whole thing, but it was a crazy game. England gets a huge margin of victory. Normally, it's enough just to win like that. And as a matter of fact, by the time the dust settled, it would have proven not enough. France storms back in the second half, and then in some dramatic fashion, I'll leave it. If you haven't seen it, you got to see it. It's pretty good. Hey, Rach, I need a wrench because of all the poopy heads wrenching me up. Listen, Dumping Vinyl. Go on, Rach, go on. Argentina again, game might have smoke. Trump's still mad at Canada for smoke. Trump needs to be mad at Canada for the smoke because he's absolutely right. It's mismanagement. And it's mismanagement because we had an American firefighter up here. The president reposted the guy. And this American, he led the fighter bombers, the Mars bombers that dropped the water on forest fires. This guy was an American task force leader in that regard. And he said the Canadian government, we'd offer our help to go up there, and Canada would turn us away because there's big money for Canada. But whenever we have a fire, Canada would send their help down because they could charge commercial flight rates, and it was a big money scam for Canada. So a lot of it's about money. A lot of it's about failure to do. Everybody mocked Trump about forest management because Trump says things in Trumpian fashion. Get rid of the twigs and you won't have a fire. Trumpy bear style, right? People don't like it. I like it, but others don't. And but in Canada, they don't maintain the forest. You have to maintain the forest because all that detritus matter. Pooping Vinyl, you'll appreciate this. Detritus matter drops down and it essentially becomes a tinderbox. A spark will set it off, and you've got all this. It's like laying a fire, right? All the kindling before the big logs, which are the trees. Get a lot of kindling under the fire to start it. You want kindling. Well, it's God's kindling, if you will. And it's very natural. You got to maintain that and clear that out and put money into maintaining that forest. And you will reduce the likelihood of forest fires. And of course, a lot what's not mentioned is the arson aspect. Somebody did a picture of some kid holding a Bic lighter, the old Bic lighters. They would smoke them if you got them. And that was the deal. Anyway, it's all a sham. It's all a scam. And only the government can prevent. Smokey Bear was wrong. It's really the government that needs to prevent the forest fires. And then, of course, it would be nice if we could avoid arson. So Trump is absolutely right. The blame is at Canada. It's completely preventable. And no, motherfuckers, it's not global warming, okay? Here's your first lesson today. It ain't global warming. Holy smokes. Now, I'm so glad Pooping Vinyl's here. Pooping Vinyl, I love you. This is something, Sue, my wife and I, Sue, obviously a bona fide real girl. One of the things us trans women just love is when we get our first period. It's that time of month. Boy, gentlemen, guys, this is girl talk right now. This could make some of you a little squeamish because it's dainty and it's ladylike. But us girls, in order to prepare our bodies for seeding from you guys, we have what's known as we have our time of the month, okay? Our little friend. Well, I am happy to tell you, okay, that one of my trans sisters, we call ourselves trans sisters, and she is so sweet, and I just love her. She's my sister, and great news. Her time, she just started experiencing her time. Here's the story. And I wept. Tears came to my eyes. Transgender Maine Democrat Senate candidate claimed don't misgender, that's right, she has monthly period through her rectum. What? She's got something else going on if her ass is bleeding. Science. So apparently, Maine Senate candidate claims she has a monthly period through her rectum. And isn't that adorable? I love her little
bowel cancer.
Hold on. What?
That's called anal
Oh,
cancer.
you stop it. Anyway, I'm just so glad Pooping Vinyl was here for this because it's quite the episode. But, it's delicate. It's lady stuff. Now, here we go. Speaking of on a more serious note, our good friend Dr. Rick, we hate cancer on this frickin' show. And I know you hate it because hardly any of us doesn't have a friend, a loved one, somebody in the family, or even yourself that's battling cancer. And our good friend, Dr. Rick, is in the fight too. Anthony, our beloved Anthony, is in the fight too. So that's happening. So there's a lot going on. Anyway, yes, Bill, frickin' absolutely. The USA is the second or third largest polluter on the planet. I don't know, Tim. I would put China ahead of the United States, and I would put India ahead of the United States. I think 1 and 2 got to be China and India. But, who knows? Somebody go AI that and ask the question, who are the world's top 10 biggest planet polluters? I don't even think Canada makes the list. Now, I think we're increasing because we're getting a whole bunch of newcomers in. And because of part of the South Asian, they call them now, the South Asian population, they're dumping all sorts of crap anywhere because, this is how we recycle in New Delhi. And then shit just goes out the door. They got pictures. People are filming them. All this garbage out, mattress, all sorts of shit just being thrown in our otherwise pristine woods.
Well, somewhere back east,
a lot of it's back
east. They're allowed to throw some religious crap in the river.
Yeah, they can they're dropping idols into our lakes and rivers and shit.
Because
it's celebration day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think China and India are probably a big, that would be my instinctive response on all that. Anyway, I'm so glad you kids are here. Holy mother of God, I know. That's the thing, man. You're correct, Rach. China number 1, India number 2. Of course I'm right. You got it. Common sense, right? Population alone, Tim. Population alone. Okay. I'm south of Savannah, Brunswick, right on the coast, says Joe. Right down there. Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, ladies and gentlemen, is where John and Charles Wesley, the incredible British Methodist evangelists, came into America, them and George Whitefield, the incredible George Whitefield. In my dreams, I would have loved to have gone to Princeton, New Jersey, to study at Princeton, Ivy League, because outside of Princeton is a gorgeous statue of George Whitefield, the great English reformer, evangelist, and he came over and established churches in New Jersey. So George Whitefield is honored in Princeton. I believe he's a founder of Princeton University. Correct me if I'm wrong, but dates to the 1700s. I did my master's degree, which I never did complete, unfortunately. But it was my master's degree was all on the Great Awakening of Northampton, in Northampton in New England, all that. Hey, Rach, I saw some news about Alberta having an upcoming vote to break away from Canada, become their own country, or maybe become the 51st state. Yeah, it's really interesting. There's going to be a lot of opposition to it, Luke. Alberta's a unique province in Canada. It's a conservative generally.
Blocked it in the courts.
It's very Western. Yeah, it's very Western oriented. So it's like our Texas. In fact, it has a lot of contact and a lot of historic Brits going into Montana. And so there's a lot across Idaho, a lot of cross-border stuff with Alberta. So it's really kind of a ranching, oil-rich region in Canada. It's amazing. Okay, Cesar, I love you, man. How are you, Cesar? So good to see you. Good morning, Rach and Sue. Long time no see. It's been too long. Don't be a stranger, Cesar. Holy smokes. How can I have a channel if you people aren't coming by and visiting and hanging out and having fun? What's for breakfast? Some blueberry pancakes sounds good with some banana and strawberry. No, that'd make Rach fat. Can't do it. In fact, I let loose this weekend. I'm cutting back. I had some nachos. Well, they didn't have nachos. I had fish and chips yesterday.
And beer.
And I had a couple of brewskis, But anyway, so now we're back on. We're back on point. We got to drop those pounds and keep going. Butterfield 8 weight for all you Patreon supporters. I know you're waiting for it. Calgary Stampede. Anyway, so they're a lot different out in Alberta, and they are looking for independence because it's an unfair organization of Canada. Confederation is what they call it. Does not work for the Western provinces. So we're basically just put a hose in us and then funnel out all our money and send it to Ontario where Bobby Gas is. And so it doesn't work for a lot of Westerners. And there's always been a lot of dissatisfaction out west. They have what's called equalization payments. You have it in the States too, where poor states support richer states support poorer states. Anyway, I'm against it. Okay. Okay. This is kind of interesting. My old neighbor from Virginia was visiting for the World Cup. He told me all the regional festivals have been canceled because of being problematic. No tall ships, for example. That is bizarre. Now, why would a tall ship festival be problematic? I don't know, man. Montana, Wyoming, I've been to a lot of the U.S. states, but those two I've never been to. Love to go see them. They're Western states, right? This is the Wild West. Jens is here all the way from Fiji. We love you, Jens. A lot of good Swedish chess players, too. We've had a history of good Swedish chess players as well. Tom goes, you Canadians are smoking us out. I've had it every year. I can't believe it. You're absolutely right. It's a stupid government. I can't believe this government, and I can't believe the population here. Do you know 60% of our population is still willing to vote and support the incumbent government here right now?
That's because they all work for 40% of them work for the government.
Yeah, the trouble is most of the population is working for the government, so it's kind of a self-perpetuating nightmare for the rest of us. Rach, 40% of Canada's population lives within 150 kilometers of Toronto. Yeah, so you keep that. You have that. We'll go do something else. We'll do our own thing where we can be 100% of the population in our country is our country, 100% of it. Because it works for you, Bobby. It ain't working for us. Simon's here, my good buddy Simon from the UK. Simon, do I get you up here today? Let me know. Comments below. Montana and Wyoming are beautiful states. Grand Teton, Tomato, National Park, Yellowstone. Some of the prettiest country you go and see in a while. I like that accent in America. What accent has like New England? I think there's going to be some frost coming. Even we all lay back on the porch, we can see it coming. So let me know what the hell that accent is. I'm going to say something like New England on that. Okay. Ironic that the prime lawyer for Alberta separation cause got busted for stealing funds from the Native Indians Trust Fund. And the court has frozen their $8.5 million in assets. Well, hold on. Who's the Indians? Well, Indian Trust Fund, Native Indian Trust Fund. What the fuck is that?
They steal from each other.
What are you talking about, a Native Indian Trust Fund? And why are the Indians getting 8.5 mil? More of our money. Canada just sent something like $1 billion. I don't know what it is, $500 million. We just sent it off to, no, it was 900 million. 900 million we've just launched out to the Ukraine. What the fuck? We got forest fires here. I think we sent down 150 million to fight climate change in the Amazon. 150 mil went down for them to fight fires and climate change. Meanwhile, Canada, Ontario part where Bobby's at, that's all blowing up. I agree with you, Rach, about the forest fire sitch. You'd think by now they'd have figured out how to deal better with it. Listen, I've been in Canada an awful long time, 68 years. Nowhere in the history of Canada did it used to be, oh, okay, it's summer, so it's time to burn everything up season. It never used to be. It never. You go look at old newspapers. Thank God, one of those people, the people that do climate change, they don't have the ability yet to go over old newspapers and get rid of them. Because if you go to the old newspapers, I will tell you that in the 1970s, the big fear, you know what it was? Global freezing. We're going to enter a global ice age. It'll kill everything. Then it became the global warming nonsense. You know, every summer, guess what? There's global warming now because it's summer. And then winter, it's like, oh, well, we'll get back to me in July. Okay. Yeah. Fun fact, people filter evidence through biases. Correct. So we agree on that. We don't agree on much politically. We agree on that. Snowmobile territory, you know, growing up in Winnipeg was always something. I spent 61, 66, 71. I was in Manitoba, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Every spring, these yokels would be out there on their ski-doos, on the snowmobile. But we called them ski-doos because that was like the generic, like Xerox is like the, the brand name for a photocopier. But instead of saying photocopy, everybody just got it, hey, Xerox that thing, right? And so the same thing. Hey, you get your skidoo out, you know, you're going to go blowing snow off in that thing. Little rocket propelled, fast moving snowmobiles, right? The skidoo. Every year the water would start, the ice would start thinning out, and then the snowmobiles would start cracking through the ice away they go. Sorry, Rachel, global warming is legit bullshit. I see your bullshit, and I raise you a period out of my ass, okay? Bill, I see your bullshit. I'm raising you, my menstrual cycle, out of my rectum. Okay, Bill? That's what I think of your comment. At least the grizzle bars are hibernating. Not right now, Matt. The grizzle bars are all out. Climate change doesn't it cover all the bases? Sure does. Climate's a changing. My bunion's acting up. I believe there's a storm.
They don't even want to say global warming anymore. They have to say climate
change. Well, they used to say global warming, but they can't do that anymore because it doesn't. Everybody looks and goes, well, you know, their biggest lie was for you to deny the evidence of your own eyes. I got a period out of my asshole. It must be real. Okay. Paul goes, visit me in Detroit. That's how the Ontarians say it. Visit me in Detroit. Then we can road trip to see Bobby Gass, Mark Anthony Kay, and crew in Tirana. Absolutely. One of the great joys of being in the vinyl community is hooking up, meeting one another. Not hooking up, I guess. That's where sexy. Canada being on fire is completely normal. It isn't, though. It's all new, man. It never used to be that way. Okay. Bill, don't you know all the best scientific minds live in trailer parks? Absolutely. Trust the science, Rob. I'm bleeding out of my ass. That means I'm ready. I'm going to be, next month, come around, visit me, because I'm going to be fertile. Ladies and gentlemen, the wax, let's get them up here. Hold on. Let's see how we do. This is our first guest. Many argue our best guest. We love Rob. Here he goes. Come on up. Joe, quickly, get one of them at-home birth control things you might want. You might be having issues. Get one of them home pregnancy test kits. That was Sear. Yes. Thank you, Torgo. New viewer, Torgo. Torgy. Sounds like a little dog. Okay. Okay, holy smokes. They want to upscale a technology that requires both unlimited water and heat controls. Uh-oh. I don't like the sounds of that. Yeah. I don't like that
Shower's
at all.
over, kids.
Yeah. Okay, check this. Anthony loved your auction yesterday, Rob. Did I put the link up for you? Yeah, I think I did. Rob, anyway, leave that up. Make that happen. Torgy goes, I'm sarcasming, Rach. I'm sarcasming. Sorry, Torgy.
Sarcasming?
He's sarcasming. It's a vocabulary.
Is it a double entendre?
Listen, you stop it. Yeah, that one of them. That's how you treat when you get that time of month. Us trans girls know. Okay, the lodgepole pine cone only germinates after a wildfire. Interesting fun fact. Remember Yule Gibbons? This is a pine cone. I'm going to eat it. And then he died. I think he had bowel cancer. Try crapping out pine cones. It'll take its toll. My good friend Bex recently celebrated another trip around the old sun there. Bex, welcome aboard. 21 years old. He's finally old enough to get the bar. I think he might have had a couple that day in celebration. AI is destroying minds. Well, you got to do due diligence, and sometimes you got to arm wrestle them a little bit, lucky, in order to get to the truth of it. Morning, Rachel and Sue Nancy. We love you. Thank you for your ongoing support at the Patreon. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a Patreon here. You can support us if you'd like. Holy smokes. So let's get a link for that. The URL for me is Vanity User. Vanity User. That's good. $5 a month. Please support. All this chess stuff I buy, it costs money. And Sue's looking at me going, are you buying more crap? Can I have more crap? So Sue, the best lady in the world. She bought me my own private little library chess nook. And doesn't it look adorable?
I bought it. I built it.
I mean, built it. Yeah, you built it. Holy smokes. Okay, here he comes. Controversial at times, beloved at all times. Our own Rob the Wax. Rob, let's make us a little smaller. Oh, what's going on, buddy?
No, I don't like the...
Okay, what? You didn't like us being cramped.
Listen, Rachel.
Listen, if I was having my period out of my ass right now with us this close.
Rachel?
Yeah. Robin, considered it.
You've already contradicted yourself with your beliefs this morning.
Yeah, hear this. Go ahead.
Because you say
contradiction.
We never had fires, but yet you don't believe in global warming.
Correct.
So if you stay on one track, scientifically, fires are a natural occurrence, right?
They can be.
No, they all. It can't be.
Right
now, with both your hands. Right now, with both your hands, conjure up fire. Conjure up fire.
Rachel, I'm going to put it out of my ass. If you
hold on.
This line of communication.
Can I finish? Okay, go. It can't. Fire is a definite. It can be. Okay. Fire is a natural occurrence in nature. Yes. So it can't be, it is. Secondly, if you know anything about fire, let's just take the western part of North America. And the way nature comes back to places, especially like in California, is fire allows like seeds to come out of pods and it replenishes the thing. It's a natural occurrence in things. So
okay, let's find out about fire together as a family, Rob, because I have concerns.
Well, Rachel, I'm guessing. Hold on, I'm guessing.
No. Fire is good. Fire is good. Yes, fire is our friend.
Okay, Rob. Keep up, buddy.
Which one of those are you, and which one is me? So.
Look at you liberals. You're so fucking retarded. You got brain damage. Absolute fucking brain damage. You're absolute buying. How much more?
Hold on, Rachel.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is science political? It's not political. It's a definite thing. It's not political. For you to attack.
It's political. I'm nuts.
For you to attack.
Government starts demanding we need more money for our firefighting program, and then the taxpayer gets hit, and then they start bleeding more money, not out of their asses, but they start bleeding money.
Hold on. I have the perfect place. Rachel.
How dare you?
Can I talk?
How dare you? Yes, go ahead.
Next time your house is on fire, don't call anyone because you don't believe in the fire department.
I believe in arson. I already told you.
No, Rachel.
Rob.
They have people, especially in Canada, they have lookout posts in the densely populated forest area. because lightning strikes and starts fires.
Yeah.
That's your God doing it, Rachel, not my God. It's yours.
So our God is the same God, Rob. You know that. Now, here's the other thing, but you got to maintain the forest. Like there's forest maintenance. This is a real thing. You got to clear the underbrush out.
No, hold on. I have to yell at someone. Hey, Tim, you fuckhead. I'm not teaching Rachel on fire control. Rachel, and anything I said was
Tim, I love you.
Rachel, was I saying, hold on. Was I and actually, Rachel, you believe this too.
Okay.
The use of an emoji means you're mentally retarded, right? It means you can't put together words and you need an emoji.
Emojis they're there to emphasize. They're for emphasis.
No, they're not. Either you use words or pictures. I'm thinking you're a pictures guy. Okay, let me go back. Nothing I said was about fire control. If I had the answer about fire control, I wouldn't be here with Rachel right now. I'd be counting my millions.
Holy smokes. If there's one, fire is part of the circle of life.
It is.
Our friend.
It is.
What I'm trying to tell you is that, there can be naturally occurring lightning strikes, etc. Of course, we all know that. But the point is that a lot of it has to do with forest maintenance. You got to gut that out. If you allow all that detritus,
how many acres? First of all, I believe controlled fire burns is how they do it, right?
Yeah,
because there's no physical, monetary in any way you can manage hundreds of thousands of acres of vegetation. There's no way. It's just you can't do it.
You can't look after
if you're worried about how much money you spend on a fire department, Rachel, there's no monetary way you can pay to have people rake the forest.
That's right.
There's no way.
It's impossible.
Okay.
They should have more water bombers. They need more equipment.
Rachel, those planes are not easy to make and run. I know here in California, when we have bad fires, they always rent them from Canada.
Rob, you have no understanding where you are down at Muscle Beach. You don't know the conflict that we face up here. Actual footage of the fires. Be prepared. This is shocking footage. And there it is. Look at there's one. Oh my God! Look at this.
Rachel,
the hell out of there.
Rachel,
crisis management time.
Rachel, last year, what happened? What did I do last year?
Last year, you went and traveled to Washington, D.C.
No, I fled. I fled where I lived because the fires were right there.
There was a fire in L.A. Fires in L.A.
No, they were here within a breath. It was like Godzilla was walking down the street.
No, you gotta maintain all that forest stuff. You go in there and
Rachel believes in everyone get rakes. Give everyone a rake and let them go loose.
Okay, I agree with
Rachel, isn't 80% of Canada uninhabitable? Am I wrong about that?
What?
Isn't 80% of Canada non-inhabitable?
I do believe there was better forest maintenance back then, and the government changed policy on it, Paul. I do believe the government changed policy.
What are you talking back then? What period of time?
Like the 1960s, 70s.
Rachel, what was the population of Canada in 1960?
1967, I can tell you, it was 20 million.
What is it now?
40. Well, we don't know because
so it's double. So it's easy. So it's easy to manage when there's less people.
No, but the people aren't. No, hold on, Rob. Nobody lives up there. Everybody lives in fucking Toronto.
Hold on. Answer my question.
Answer
my question, you scientist.
It's fucking tundra.
Okay. Isn't 80%?
Okay, go ahead. Sue's got something.
Put the mic over.
Okay, Sue, look how, Rob, this is going to hurt you more than anything.
How much of Canada people don't live?
Listen and read. Here we go.
It says active forest management, such as commercial harvesting, thinning, silviculture, whatever that is, has declined in parts of Canada, primarily driven by struggling forestry sector, mill closures, shifting provincial policies. While deforestation remains low, this decrease in active management has reduced the workforce available to clear debris and manage fuel loads, making forests more susceptible to catastrophic wildfires.
All right. Source?
AI overview.
AI overview, Rob. This is the AI.
It's got like natural resources.
Yeah. Hold on. Isn't this? Hold on. Isn't this?
Canadian government data?
Isn't
Okay.
this hysterical, everyone?
All
That
right.
that Rachel, who's a science denier, is
I am
using
a
science
Order.
to
Listen,
answer the question.
hold on. Science denier. I'm going to tell you, vinyl community. How many of us are bleeding out of our assholes with our monthly cycle? Okay.
Well, Rachel, did you eat? Well, hold
Science.
on. There's an epidemic going on in the U.S. Did you eat at a Taco Bell last night, Rachel?
Oh, I know. No lettuce for us.
No lettuce for us. I prefer to have what I learned about on the internet, Rob. I got something for you here about this. Okay. This is pretty good. Okay. Oreo. Okay. This is pretty good. Hopefully I could get the little thing. Anyway, it was like so funny. And the thing was, it was like the lettuce can give you explosive diarrhea. And then the Oreo cookies call from the deep freeze and go, we would never hurt you. We will never make your ass explode.
Well,
Absolutely
hold on.
amazing.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This again, there's a theme to the stream this morning, Rachel.
All right, Rob. Yeah.
The lettuce is natural to the world, right? It's natural. Oreo cookie created by science. Rachel's so a hypocrite about science.
See. Yes,
You're a
Rob.
science hypocrite.
Science hypocrite.
I mean, come on. What's natural about an Oreo cookie? Tell me how science didn't perfect that thing.
What does perfection of the Oreo cookie?
Rachel,
That's the ingredients of
my brother went to school with guys who got degrees in food science.
Okay.
It's like one guy went to work for Weaver Chicken, frying chicken all day.
Yeah.
There's the Oreo was created by food engineers.
Yes. I love this comment. Decreased active management in regions like British Columbia. The amount of actively managed forest land has dropped significantly in recent years. Of course, we all know it has. Up here in Canada, but unless you're at Muscle Beach, where you're too concerned about wearing your neon green and your bright yellows, and you're out there rollerblading, getting the eyes of the ladies with your headphones firmly attached with your rock man. Absolutely fantastic. The cream inside the Oreo is all natural, boys and girls.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Food, more meat is the ticket. Rob, have you ever gotten involved in what's known as the carnivore diet?
No, that would be like nature, Rachel, where I would run through the forest and kill a deer on my own.
I love Taco Bell was a great idea, and it worked so well in the 80s, but then things changed. We got people in, like, if you go to Tim Hortons, if you want to get a diphtheria, Rob, you know, the great scare of diphtheria, or a hep C. Now, I'm not a doctor. Please don't, check with your own doctor health. But I got to tell you, Rob, it's absolutely amazing. You could grow your own lettuce and bypass the whole problem. You know what's amazing? And by the way, this is going to be available. I'm going to be on my merch store. You want to check out. You know how Gwyneth Paltrow had her own candles made out of her vagina and stuff? Rob, you're going to want one of these. I'm making ass period candles. Rob, would you like to buy one of my ass period candles? And it smells like Rachel. Would you?
No, actually, no, Rachel.
Fantastic for you.
No, because that would be science, and I don't believe in it.
All right, Rob. I'm on the Taco Bell diet right now. I lost 25 pounds. It dropped.
Rachel,
right out of me.
I would like to introduce something we both can agree on equally. Okay, that most of the chat has the diarrhea disease from Taco Bell.
All right, Rob, here's a good one. What do you think of this, Rob? Any truth to it?
No, I think that was a true thing that happened.
It was a true thing. Yeah, they were. What were they doing?
Hey, Rachel.
Yes, Rob.
If I say something, will you listen to me and not be distracted by nonsense?
Yeah, sorry, Rob. There's a lot of nonsense today.
We can put one in with the Project Gemini.
We'll put one with the project. You'll be getting one of our candles.
Rachel, so am I to be correct that you're eating tons of wax and crapping them into candles?
Uh,
It's just girl talk. Holy so
Wait, are these conversations you both have when the cameras are not on?
It's pillow talk. We call it pillow talk,
hey,
bro.
let's our new merch. It's got to be an ass.
Holy smoke. It's like some sort of hazing ritual as a teenager. You know, you're out there like at a kind of one of them things like Animal House. You got your frat. Rob, you were a frat boy. You know what it's like. You're out there. Have you ever drunken beer out of a man's ass? Because you get it's a frat party.
Can I respond?
Yeah, please.
Rachel, maybe in your fantasies, the gay sex that goes on in fraternities, but I never experienced any of that.
So you never had that? Did you ever have toga party?
Yeah, we had toga parties.
Okay, so I am right.
Oh, Rachel, I told you about stuff. Toilet bowl surfing. Do you know what that is?
Okay, whoa, toilet bowl surfing.
Yeah, we did toilet bowl surfing.
Okay, let's think about that. What that could possibly entail, Rob. As a neophyte, as a non-initiate, I am going to assume that toilet bowl surfing is. I guess you're going to maybe put a little beer bottle in it and flush it.
No, you stand in the toilet while they flush it and throw water at you, and then they play like surf music. And
surf music to go with it?
Yeah.
Holy shit. So you actually have a stand at the toilet?
Yeah.
That Paul, quote me on that. Absolutely. Holy.
Hey, Paul, how many serial killers are known to do that in your world?
Holy smoke. Yeah. The true crime community, they would know stats like that. Okay, Jackson goes, Animal House was our blueprint at college.
Yeah, everyone watched it when you first came to college, and there'd be a screening and people get in a room.
I like the names like Phi, Beta, Kappa, Alpha. You know, these kind of things. And it's so cool. And then you get your own like card. Do you get a badge or anything, Rob? So people know that you're part of that.
Rachel, did you watch Animal House?
I did. I own a copy of it.
Yeah, your pledge pin, Rachel. Your pledge pin.
I want that. Is it too late for somebody that's, I'm approaching 70.
Right, Rachel, didn't you watch the movie Old School? Did you watch the movie Old School?
Old School? Was that the one with, don't tell me, that guy from Saturday Night Live guy?
Yeah. Rachel, remember Old Blue?
Old guys, go back.
Old Blue?
Holy smoke, my buddy here. Look, my cousin's here. Rob, I am so proud that he's here. We didn't expect him. We didn't know.
He turned up as soon as I said Massey.
Rachel.
Massey,
Rachel, can I have the spotlight for a little bit more before Massey?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Okay. Hey, my dad also took me to Animal House, my second on-screen boobage, after Fellini's Anacord.
Yeah, but it was ineffective on you, Joel.
Holy smokes! Wasn't that was a big orgy type movie?
Rachel,
did you see Caligula?
Okay, do you want me to tell you the story of me first seeing Animal House?
Okay, yeah, I do want to know that.
I believe I was like 11 or 12, and we went away every summer. We would go to the beach.
Okay, I'm sorry, this story is not working. Go ahead, here's Massey. Okay, no, sorry, finish it. You're at the beach.
Hey, Rachel. Arnie Zanzibar's here as his. Maybe you can help him because it looks like he has a female identity. He identifies as a female.
Arnie,
can you help him through this process?
I'm going to help him bleed through his anus.
Maybe Arnie. Hold on, Rachel. I think Arnie wants to make ass candles.
Holy shit, Arnie, I love you, but Arnie, come on, man. Work with Rob, not against him. Rob's your friend. He's a first responder. I love you, Arnie.
Hey,
Rob,
Arnie, ass candles. Think about it.
Maybe Rachel should go back to school. Listen, pretty green final guy. Edwin, you're so brainwashed. We had the State of the Union thing, kind of his beautiful address. Massey, beautiful fireworks. Absolutely lovely. How are you, little fella?
I'm good.
Look at your smile. You are on fire on the Instagram. I'm watching more and more comments. old guy. Maybe you should learn what rock is.
Yeah, why wear a hat? We know
Why
you're
wear a hat?
bald.
You're
That kind of
bald.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, tomorrow I get my oral surgery, so it hasn't happened yet. So.
We thought it had happened already.
It was what did happen, but I got sick last week, so I had to postpone it. I got like a cold, cough. I'm fine.
Maybe it's related, right?
It could be. It could have exasperated.
Drainage, this kind of thing we call it.
Yeah.
Right?
But I feel. I mean, it's fine as long as I don't put air, or cold water, or anything on there until tomorrow. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Right, Rachel, someone come over to Mazzy and teach him how to tie a string around his tooth and then to the door. And
Oh yeah, you know what you do, Rob? You get one of them old like a kerchief, and then you tie it into a little knot over there. It's a fantastic.
Yeah, well, what was that all about?
Dave, it is like old times. Everything old is new again. We are absolutely rocking it, and I'm so happy Maz is here that we got him on the show today.
I do want to say I saw the film that you're gonna love to hate because you hate the casting choice. I saw The Odyssey yesterday.
Okay, tell me about your review. I want to hear. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not no spoilers, but if you haven't read it in the last 300 years or whatever, then I'm sorry. If you haven't seen Oh Brother Where Art Thou, it's the same story more or less. I loved it. It's 2.5 hours. It went by like that.
I think it's
almost 3 hours.
It's almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it's 3 hours. Whatever. Anyway, it went bit like that. You know something I thought was really interesting, and at first I noticed it, and then it just kind of fell apart. I don't think I've seen a movie, a historical piece, since 10 Commandments and Ben-Hur, where everyone, even the Brits, had American accents, very neutral American accents. And it actually worked really well. All the British actors in it spoke with American accents, so everyone was equal. And of course, instead of usually what they do is they make everyone British. Well, no one was British in Greek times either, right? So that went away.
They were. If you watched, Rachel? What was that movie where people shove fists up people's butts?
Yeah.
Sorry, Rob, to interrupt your powerful line. We got Jen's addiction. Everybody loves Jen. Jen is one of these. She's a newer channel to me, but people are telling me, they go, you got to watch Jen's Addiction. This is like the best thing going. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed,
I want to give Jen a warning. Jen's great. I want to give Jen a warning. Be careful watching Rachel because she's the conspiracy theorist. Bullshit stuff spews out of her mouth, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, as I was saying, the casting was excellent. I know you people on the right were bitching about, well, a black woman plays Helena Troy and this person plays that. And actors act.
Elliot.
John Leguizamo is a Latino that played this elderly Greek man. So what?
Yeah.
They're actors. They're great.
Well, it's a suspension of belief. Like if I'm watching,
but it's not. It's not. If you're an actor,
hear me out. Let me finish there, Ringo. So if you're watching T'Challa, the King of Wakanda, the Black Panther, my friend, invented by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, 1965. I want to have 1964. I want to have an African playing the role. I don't want some white fucker playing it. And I don't want a trans person of size challenge dimensions playing the Black Panther because it's a character steeped in the mythos of the African jungle.
Okay, I will agree with you in this part. Literally, the name of the character is the Black Panther. So you make it a black actor. But all these figures here are not. Like, I'm sorry, I forgot his current name.
Elliot.
No,
Page.
what's the actor who transitioned to a man?
Elliot Page.
Elliot Page. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Ellen Page. I didn't know.
Rachel, can I give a warning to Jen's Addiction?
Okay, Jen's Addiction. Listen, there's a warning coming here.
There's troubled old men in the VC. They forget things. They can't remember.
No, I didn't know her.
They can't remember shit they saw.
I didn't know Ellen. I didn't know Ellen changed her name to Elliot.
Ellen changed a lot to Elliot.
Okay. Anyway, there was all this right-wing conspiracy that he was playing Achilles' heel, which he's not. It's a different character. Excellent.
It's not Achilles. It's just Achilles. It's not Achilles' heel.
But the
warning. Has he
The
reached
warning
its-
holds.
Yes.
The warning
But,
holds.
but that is not, it's not that character, but it's a great part, small part. It's a great part. But everyone in it is good. I was really surprised how much I liked Matt
No,
Damon in it.
Rachel, Bill Kay makes up a good point here.
Okay, Bill Kay. All right. Let's
Who
look
do
at-
you want to play Al Jolson, Rachel?
Holy smokes, isn't that crazy? This is when the Jews get crazy. But you know what? Them Jews, and present company included, were absolutely incredible actors. Both Massey and Rob Nolan has a little bit of walking the floorboards. But I got to tell you, the Hakawi tribe in the old F Troop, them guys was Jewish. Did you know that, Rob? The Hakawis. A lot of people don't know that.
Rachel,
Yeah, yes.
I'm
yes.
not someone that has to, feel the need to make every film
Take
an
your
international
time.
world of all the people of all the colors of Benetton or anything.
Yeah.
But if a director decides, and he even talks about, like, remember when they cast Michael Keaton? Everyone was like, I know that's a different thing because it's a white man. But
Playing a
everyone was like,
white
Michael
man. It's
Keaton
not
is
much of a
comedian.
stretch, Mass.
But he
You
got
got a
a lot.
white guy playing a white guy.
I
It's
know,
not
but
much
there was a lot of
stretch.
flack that this comedian was going to play Batman, and he turned out to be one of the best Batmans.
I got to tell you, the reviews I watched on this thing, first of all, the Elliot Page moments are very small. It plays a very minor role. And even Helen of Troy, the African-American goddess, maybe she's not even American, but she's African, definitely. But anyway, the moments for her are minor. And one review guy who's not in favor of the casting still thinks it's a lousy casting choice because they could have done better. And here's the deal, but it doesn't ruin the film. Everybody, even those on the right, people are saying it's an okay film. It's okay. It's not. Is it going to be up with the 10 Commandments? Is it going to be The Robe? Is it going to have that kind of
better than the 10
mileage?
Commandments.
Probably not. It's
You know-
just going to appear and then it'll
Wait,
disappear.
hold on, Rachel.
Yeah, go.
So historically, movies are not perceived throughout history the same as they were when they were released.
Yeah.
Like, what's the Jimmy Stewart movie?
Harvey the Rabbit.
No, the Christmas one.
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life, Rob.
Bomb.
That was a flop when it came out,
Yeah,
Rachel.
yeah.
How's it regarded today?
It's a classic.
Right, there you go.
Yeah.
So I
No,
mean,
Yeah, but
And
there's a
look,
reason.
look.
Hold on, there's a reason it's a classic. First of all, it's got Capra in it, and of course James Stewart should have won the Oscar. That guy goes through every rung of
Who
emotion
won
you
that
can
year,
imagine
though?
in that
who won
film.
that year? Who
well,
won that year?
Rachel, can I make a better point? And this
Okay,
is what
Marty goes. Rochelle and I saw the movie. Lots to appreciate. I agree. Not the epic people expect. And some of the sequences work better than others. Apparently, Cersei and Matt Damon, those kids had great chemistry. The Cersei scene, the Temptress by Therese Theron, the one she has fellow trans
I love
children,
that.
exciting. A lot of the Hollywood celebrities. Rob, are you getting involved with this? This is the whole thing where you're in Hollywood and you buy a kid and then you transition them into a tranny. It's a big thing in
I will
Hollywood.
say one thing.
Oh, you're right there,
Don't wait to see it on TV or streaming.
Can I-
Watch it in
can I
the theater
talk?
on the biggest
Massey,
screen.
you're artificially inflating numbers for a film that will have mediocre box office.
It
Go
might.
ahead, Rob.
Can I? And
Well,
I say
it
this
may-
to Mazzy, shush your mouth and let me make
Massey,
my
Shut
point.
your mouth, Rob.
No,
You're a
because-
bully. You're a bully. Everyone
I'm a
says
bully.
you're a
Don't
bully.
use
You're a
bullying.
bully.
That's
Rachel,
horrible,
Rachel,
man.
Rachel.
Whoa. Hold it. Don't
Okay,
do that
let
to
me-
each
let me
other.
make-
What are you
let me make-
doing?
I
What are
say
you
this.
guys doing? What the hell? They're taking each other off the TV show. It's horrible. There we go.
I say something. So I want everyone to put all this in proper perspective. Most people do not go to the movies to watch movies. If the movie made 258 million worldwide, how many people does that translate into, Rachel, that saw the movie?
I understood there would be no math.
Well, the math is probably less than 40 million people saw the movie. Is that everyone on the planet? No.
Of course not.
Right.
Absolutely right, Rob.
Let's not make the
No,
Billiam.
but I agree. I think it will.
Billiam. Why don't you I know you lost your job at the cornflakes factory that closed down in Nebraska.
This is hurtful right now.
But most people did not see the movie. To make a bigger deal of it is like starting a fire in the forest, Rachel.
250 million. No, hold on. If you watched last week's program, I said that the opening weekend box office on this film would be 250 mil. That was my number. I called it.
First of all, it's a long film.
I called that.
Yeah,
Rob is right.
Rob
is right. It can only play certain times.
Certain amount of times.
3-hour film.
Anyway, here's
and
the
it
deal.
needs about 500 or 600 to break even.
Mazzy, to be fair, okay, here's the way math works in movies. A movie traditionally makes 3 times its multiple of the opening weekend. So I think out of that 250, it's over 200 million in North America. I forget what it was.
No, it's like 165 or something. 170.
Oh, we got controversy. This is coming from an unlikely source, all the way from Ireland. Rob, you and Matthew are being
Hold on. Is it true that people in Ireland, especially this Paul guy, like you said, you could produce butt candles? He produces mashed potatoes.
All right, Leon, Rob, that's horrible.
His system. So Rachel,
yeah.
So a movie traditionally makes 3 times its multiple.
Yeah.
So based on the 250 opening, and that means I don't think it's open everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
It's probably going to make $1 billion. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. I agree with you, Rob. I don't have any qualms about that.
It needs to break even at about 500. I think 500 is
but again,
what I understand is
hold on.
Okay, go ahead, Rob.
A movie made 70 years ago, Mazzy, is still making money.
Right.
That movie is fine. Throughout its lifespan of the forever, it'll make money.
Right.
Unlike Supergirl.
Yeah, Supergirl had a hard time at the box office.
It did.
Yeah, because they shouldn't. That's a case where I tell people they should never. You know why I believe Supergirl was made, Rachel?
Yeah, tell me.
The studio had a hole in the schedule. They went to James Gunn and said, "Look, if you're in charge of DC, we need to fill this.
We need a movie, and we need it stat."
Right. That movie was probably never should have been made.
Yeah,
never should have been made. So there you go.
All right. Now, listen,
it's amazing. And
so I think. Oh, sorry, Mouse.
Think about this. In the Odyssey, you got the Batman. Is it the Batman? You got Spider-Man. You have Catwoman.
Which Batman's in the
Jason Bourne? Pedersen.
Oh, apparently he's the best thing in the whole movie. Batman, that actor.
Well, he is great in the movie.
Robert Pattinson's #1 actor in that.
He's got a slight evil look. No, I think the best scene overall is Samantha Morton in it.
Okay, what's she play? What's her role?
I don't know the Greek
she a
name.
Medusa of some sort?
She is a witch of sorts, and I don't want to spoil it. I mean, go read the book.
Is she the erotic Cersei? Because apparently the scenes with Matt Damon and Cersei are pretty hot.
No, there's no big. You know, it's funny. I thought there'd be more blood and sex, and there wasn't.
If you want that, you watch me get my period.
Yeah. Very tame.
Just Rachel. Hey, Mazzy, if you want those 2 things, hang out at Rachel's.
It was very tame in terms of sex and violence. There was no real blood.
The Cyclops, some of the scenes worked better than others by the reviewers saying, like the Cyclops did not work well.
I thought it worked great. And the thing is, it is Bill Irwin plays the Cyclops in most of it, but there's also a puppet version of it. I
love puppets. We love puppets on this show.
It was in the dark a lot.
Is Bill Irwin that like pantomime physical comedian?
Yeah, he's an actor.
He was great in Batman. Remember, he was the guy kicking his hat around the whole.
Yeah.
In Popeye.
Yeah, he's a great actor, and he was a circus sort of off.
Yeah.
Left of center circus performer, actor. He's been on a lot of TV shows.
Have either of you boys read The Odyssey?
Yeah, I did in high school.
I read it.
I never read the Iliad. But I read the Odyssey.
Yeah, I read them, but I read them on my own.
50 years ago.
Same thing. I read them a long time ago, but I wanted to read them. Classic literature, right? You must reading. The education system is correct in including those books in the curriculum because so much of Western theatrical tradition, myth, storytelling is based upon.
You know what I did like about it too it wasn't over the top. You know how like Ray Harryhausen, Jason the Argonauts, or
Yeah,
Clash of the
great film.
Titans.
The Seven
It has
Golden
all these
Sinbad.
kind of beasts. There's maybe, aside from the Cyclops, there's one other
Is
kind
there
of beast.
everything? There's prosthetic.
But
stuff.
everything looks real. So even the things that are kind of creature-like are not. They could be in human form and everything. And that's what
he downplayed the deity, the mythos
Yeah.
of the gods
Yeah,
to make it more relatable.
which I really
it's
liked that
make
of it.
it more like it could, maybe it could happen.
And there's a good
maybe.
emotional punch towards
Yeah.
the end. I
The
think.
puppy, is you talking to puppy mass? I heard
Well,
the puppy scene
I
is
mean,
very moving.
There's a couple of things with the puppy and the dog.
Yeah, I love puppies.
Leguizamo is one of the best ones in the movie as well, too. But
Like
anyway.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon's great. Yeah.
Well,
He's
I
great.
did think that when he turns to run on the beach, there's a little bit of that. And one of the critics said that it's a bit like Monty Python, Unescapable. Run away! Like, run
Well,
now. There's a little
Let's
bit
get the
of
hell
that.
out of here. It's
Yeah.
kind of that type of thing, like Evil Dead.
Yeah.
You know, Monty Python has wrecked period pieces because of that movie. But I thought it just looked beautiful. See it in the theater. On TV, you're going to be sidetracked and you're going to be.
It's playing right near me. It's playing in 70 millimeter, not IMAX.
You should go see it, Rob.
I'm planning. Yeah, I'm not really free until probably Tuesday.
Oh,
so-
you're so busy with.
No, stop it, Mazzy.
What a
Rob,
one less
Rob,
record
I'm
show.
sorry, Mazzy said that.
Oh,
I'm
hold on.
supposed to go. I'm supposed to go up the
Mazzy,
hill today.
unlike you, I have a real full time.
I'm supposed to go 5 minutes up the hill today to the Clock Out Lounge. There's a record show there, and Harry is selling. And
Did
Kimball's gonna
Massey
be
just
there.
say he's going to the Cock Out Lounge?
Hold
Clock
on,
Out
just a
Lounge.
sec. Just wait.
It's a
Whoa.
bar music venue, and they're having a record show.
Are you what? So what's it called?
The Clock Out Lounge? I see it
Maz,
up there all
hold
the time.
on, Massey. I got to tell you, I've been there. The Clock it's a famous gay bar restaurant in Seattle. It's been going since the 70s. Massey, no eye contact. If you make eye contact with one of those guys,
It was
he's
taken
just
over
gonna
about
be
8
in for
years
a
ago.
night.
It was taken over
Rachel,
about 8. It's a different venue now, but it's right
Rachel,
up the hill. It's right up
is
the
that
hill.
the place where they said
Oh,
cigar
yeah.
and cigarettes, Rachel?
By the way, on this program, we like to give our previews or little tidbits of promotion for great movies that you may have missed. And the one we like is Color Me Kubrick. If you're interested in the gay life and maybe you're gay bi-curious or something like this, watch Color Me Kubrick. And it stars the wonderful John Malkovich. And he
Right, so-
plays a, yes, Rob?
Are you talking just to Arnie or to everyone?
Rob, stop it. Okay. Now listen, we got a great compliment for Rob, and it's coming from our good friend Anthony. He said, Rob, I picked up 6 crackers from the auction yesterday. High quality, desirable, classical titles. Was say the Shadow Dog ones that Michael Poetry on Plastic taught me about? The Living in Color release. Rob is a star
like Dick-
digger.
Rachel,
Rob is like
if you
Dick
want-
Diggler,
if you want to know more about that, go to the Cock Out Lounge.
Yeah.
and Rob is Dick Diggler.
Ladies and gentlemen, I left a message on one of our dear friends, Scotty DJ Vinyl Vertigo,
Yeah. Has
on
anyone-
his video. I haven't heard from him, and I just love the guy. And he's in Florida, and we just love Scotty. And you know, he has been facing some health issues. I haven't heard from him. If anybody's in contact with Scott, please talk to me so I can get a hold of him. I left a message on his video. For some reason, I didn't have his email. If anybody's got Scotty's pass the email on to me, Rob, so I can message him. Okay, I need to message him. No, Chris Nolan should do horror. He's good at suspense. Like Memento is a great movie filled with suspense, very creative Chris Nolan movie. I like it.
You know, sometimes he can get too confusing with that whole Interstellar, and what's the one with the cities collapsing? And
Oh yeah, that's Interstellar. No, is
No.
that Interstellar?
No, it's not
Oh,
Interstellar.
that is it starts with an I as well.
Yeah, it's another. I mean, he gets too complicated sometimes.
And
right?
Ellen Page is in that one. So if you want
Yeah.
to see Elliot before and after transition,
I think my favorite is Memento, and then I think Oppenheimer is my second.
Oppenheimer,
favorite.
I own that too. I
I
own
love
both those.
Oppenheimer.
I own Interstellar, but I also own.
Someone mentioned, Lucky here mentions the soundtrack's amazing. It's awesome. And there's one loud bit, but not anywhere near as loud as that one scene in Oppenheimer that gets crazy fucking loud in the movie. But the composer, same composer, I can't pronounce his name right now, but he couldn't, they instructed him no orchestra, all kind of vintage instruments, a lot of Greek, a lot of
Inception. The movie's Inception, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Rob, this is great advice.
Do you know this from?
I think Paul Nolan is kind of obsessed.
Hold on, Rachel.
That's Paul.
Can't deal with these interruptions.
Yeah. That's it, Edwin. Inception is a good movie. I own a copy of that as well, and get it in 4K. We own that one, and we own Interstellar and that because they were highly recommended. They're great 4K films if you love home video and you're a collector like I am. That's the kind of thing you want. Holy smokes, the excitement. Okay, there was a gay bar in Seattle that was known as Timberline. They had a Sunday disco tea dance that led into country western line dancing. Interesting where that started. A lot of people think line dancing started in Texas. Apparently, it came out of a gay bar in Seattle. The club was a great chalet and had an interior miniature train wreck. So
there's a cowboy bar in San Francisco on 9th Street in Folsom. I don't know, and there's also a famous gay bar called the End Up. You can
End Up. I can see where that might come in.
What about the Blue Oyster Bar, Mazzy? Did you go there?
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't know that.
Okay. Now, when you went to these bars, Mass, were you like an Indian or a cop or a construction worker? What was your fetish?
No, part of the time, a lot of friends of mine, men and women, we go to these the gay clubs, like in the 80s especially. They had like new wave and punk bands sometimes on different nights, and punk music and dance and new wave stuff.
That's like a buying Playboy for the artist, isn't it? Oh, I'm only here for the band.
Not all the hardcore ones. Not all the hardcore ones.
Yeah. Sorry, Rob is
flagging. Do you think Mazzy was like Al Pacino in that movie Cruising?
You know what's great about the movie Cruising? I just love the final scene, Maz. You'll recall this. In the movie, I'll act it out for our audience. If you haven't seen Cruising at the end, the great actor, Al Pacino, he's an undercover cop. He gets deeply involved in the gay world, gay fetish world particularly. And the film was poorly reviewed by the gay community at the time. But anyway, at the end of the film, he goes over and he just washes his face in the mirror. And he's shaving, and he looks up in the mirror and he's like, I think I like cock. And it's a great ending, and it'll take you by surprise. Do you remember that? Were you psychologically challenged yourself as a metrosexual, Mass? That moment where Al is looking in the mirror going, oh my God, what the hell did I experience? And the camera pans over, and there's his police uniform in gay bondage style over on the hook.
Half of the gay clubs in San Francisco were mixed clubs, a lot gays and straights, but they were obviously the hardcore. They're the hardcore gay only, and then obviously they go down like leather bars and everything else. Yeah.
Rachel.
Okay, Rob, here we go.
Two things. First, when I was in the fraternity in Richmond, there was a lesbian bar, and one of the things during our pledge week is we had to go in there and get autographs from like 5 people.
Oh my God.
But second, when you were talking about the movie Cruising and you were describing a cop going undercover,
and
looking in the mirror and saying that sentence, I was thinking of Artie's Answer Bar.
Artie, we love you, Artie. He is the first responder. Holy smokes.
Do you think he went undercover in the Blue Oyster Bar?
Oh, Rob, that's horrible. He's a first responder in Australia.
Cruising is one of those movies that got this bullshit backlash, and that's when it's from the gay audience, the gay population.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
and I agree. Whether it's left or right, when people prejudge a movie before it's like Temptations of Christ. All these right-wing Christians were all upset and everything.
We're still upset about it. I'm still upset about it.
So what? Go see the film, and then
I refuse. Willem Dafoe I love, but not as Jesus. Willem Dafoe is not my Jesus.
I know.
I'm
I
here to
didn't
tell
like.
you.
To be honest with you, I didn't love the movie. The best thing about Last Temptation is the soundtrack. It's an incredible
All right.
soundtrack. by Peter
I
Gabriel.
don't know how to love him.
Long movie.
Okay, guys, here we go. Now, top 4K recommendations, Rachel's Ghost. I got a bunch. I listen to all the pundits out there, and I'm going to tell you, I like the movie Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Do not buy that. Do not buy it on 4K. It's not worth it. Just a Blu-ray is just fine. I like the movie, Rob. This is what I'm talking about, the 4Ks. Here's good 4K. The new Dune 4K is excellent. Get the new Dune remake 2049, the sequel. I guess the sequel.
The problem with that is you have to sit through Dune.
Yeah, it's not a good movie.
Anyway, it's still good. No, I like the new Dune. And so in 4K, it's a great presentation. Oppenheimer, anything by Chris Nolan for 4K, you're in for a treat. Is absolutely fantastic. Okay, thank you for the fun. Listen, this morning, Rage. Gotta go shopping. You're a girl. That's what girls do. We go shopping. I gotta go shopping. I'm a girl.
Bye,
You're
Jen.
biologically predisposed to go get a shopping. Have fun, Jen. Thanks for being here. That's Jen. Please subscribe to Jen's Addiction, boys and girls, and everybody in between.
As much as I like Harvey Keitel, it's like, yo, Jesus. You know,
we don't want that. Okay, now listen here. We're doing 4Ks. So anything by Nolan is great on 4K. You won't be disappointed. The Batman series, his Nolan trilogy, excellent on 4K. Oppenheimer, brilliant in 4K. Anything Nolan, you got to win. The Dune remake is beautiful in 4K. It's stunning in 4K. 3 parts, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd part coming out this December with the same cast that's in every other Spider-Man and Odyssey movie you want. So you like the Odyssey, you like Spider-Man.
All the same.
They're all there again. Okay.
Do you have you seen The Batman with Peterson?
Yeah, I own it. And it's
I
in
think
4K.
that
I own
is
4K.
I didn't see it right away, and I was surprised. I saw it I finally watched it 3 times, twice on TV or on video. It's such a good movie because it's one of those that's not surreal. It's really like a detective film.
Correct.
And what's even a great addition, separate, is the Penguin series that they did with.
Yes.
Oh my God! I tell you,
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, Colin Farrell is amazing in that, and he's
you don't even know it's him. The acting's so good that
the Batman is so good. It's a great thriller, a great detective film. It's not the typical, high wire.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. But here's the idea. I mean, it's very true to the Dark Knight character. That the Batman was known as the world's greatest detective, and in fact, DC Comics stands for Detective Comics. So the Great Detective, the Dark Knight. And so it's played more straight that way, a little more somber, a little quieter. But I think, it's a great film. Is it as good as the Nolans?
I think it might be better than at least 1 or 2 of the Nolans, personally.
Oh, I would agree with you on that. Now, I will also say this about that version of Batman versus all others is it reinforces Mazzy's point about casting. If getting what's his name to play Batman in 1988, no, the original
Michael Keaton.
If you could put Michael Keaton taught us that you can put anybody in the suit, they will be Batman. And it seems like because you got the body suits and everything, maybe George Clooney an exception, maybe, but anybody else seemed to have great success.
Rachel, can you ask Mazzy how he felt about the Lego Batman movie?
Oh, it's great.
I saw the Lego Batman.
I saw it with Joseph at the theater. Joey and I went.
I'm glad you went. That is a good adaptation. It's a lot of funny, and the humor in it is good for adults as well as kids. Don't pass on the Lego movies, boys and girls out there in Rachel's Goes Watching Line. You got to watch them.
Have you seen the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, I've seen.
That's excellent.
I know what it is. I just wasn't that interested. Miles Morales,
I saw that with
Spider-Gwen. I know all the characters. I know the.
Joseph's a big anime guy.
Did you watch the Nicolas Cage show, the Spider Noir?
Yes.
Oh, Spider Noir was fantastic.
Yeah, I like
love. But we're big Cage fans in this household. We love Nick Cage.
Me too.
He's so great. And I'm working on my Nick Cage, Rob. A Nick Cage impersonation. I think it's got to be a part of
What
every
movie
entertainer's
can I help you?
repertoire.
Can
The
I
worst-
help?
Hold on, Mouse. We got an impersonation, Rob. Please, I need all
The
the
best
help
way
I
to
can
do
get
it
with this.
really is to get yourself a cockroach and eat
Okay.
it.
Oh my God, is that adaptation? Where is that from? Is that adaptation?
Or
Where's that from?
Vampire's Kiss.
That's-
Vampire's
that's
Kiss.
Nick Cage.
Oh.
Nick Cage.
Oh, okay. That was an early one. Is that one with Lauren Hutton in it as the vampiress?
No.
No, that's the one with Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey would. I know they both did early iteration
They were
vampire
friends. They
films.
were in Peggy
The-
Sue Got Married
The
together.
worst Batman is the one with George Lazenby. I thought that was the worst one.
Oh,
George Lazenby.
that's a joke by Mazzy.
Okay. Because who was the one that done, like, do you know, boys and girls, there's two things you need to know about. Dracula is the single most vampire movie kind of genre, is the biggest thing in Hollywood. There have been more vampire films than any other. And the other one is Shakespeare, more adaptations and different settings and different contexts. Shakespeare, big. Hey, have a lovely day, Rage. Best wishes, Northwest of England. We love you, Manchester. We love you, Rob.
Congratulations, England
what a
on number
performance.
3. Congratulations, England on number 3.
We have not seen, Marty, we have not seen Pig yet. This, of course,
It's
we
good.
looked at it, but it was, we couldn't get it for free. We're looking at, what can we get for free on there? It's so you can pay to get it.
It's good.
When
because it's
they go
not-
in
it's-
circles, it'll come
it's
out.
the
It'll
sa-
become
Have
free.
you seen Mandy with Nick Cage?
Yeah, we watched a little bit of it.
Oh my God.
That's the famous one where he's got the liquor bottle and he's in his dirty, tighty whities, and he's a mess.
Oh my God.
The revenge one. Well, Sue doesn't like too much blood and guts, and it seemed to
It
be
is fucking wild. It's got the Australian actor who was a New Zealand actor, new Australian, who was one of the DAs in Law and Order, Lionel something. And he's whacked. He's this cult leader. He's so fucking whacked in that.
yeah, because it's a revenge film.
Yeah, but
Basically.
it's more than that.
Bad Lieutenant with Harvey Keitel. Anything with Keitel is pretty good.
No. Nicolas Cage made a version of The Bad Lieutenant.
It's the
Tim,
same
I
movie.
love Adam West. Say what you will. I own the Batman series on Blu-ray, the entire thing. I love it. It's a lot of fun. Third place is for loser. Listen, don't feel bad about it, Rob. From what I looked at, it looked like a North Africa or a Nigerian club that was out there taking the pitch for representing you guys.
So shouldn't any
Absolutely had
American
nothing to do
so
with
shouldn't every
any
American team be,
Mancunian, born and bred Anglo-Saxon. I'll tell you
so
that.
shouldn't
much.
an American team be all, or at least up here, for all First Nations? Same with Canada, mostly.
No.
At
Because
one
they should be
point, how many years
represented.
do you have to be to make it a
Listen,
country?
Ringo, I'll tell you right now. They got to be representation of the population. How many inches you guys got? Yeah, the
Well,
percentage of the
now you're
U.S.
trying to do
population.
DEI. Now you're trying to do DEI hires. They hired the best players for the job, and that's the way you want it, right? Not
I do
just-
want that.
not
I
a
do
white
want
person, an Asian.
That's why I
person.
don't. That's why I don't take anything away from the athletes. I just say, as an Anglo-Saxon Briton, you have no fucking right to cheer for anything. But I tell you who does. Africa got to be rejoicing. Way to go, Africa! And it was who's the guy that took over the Daily Show? A kid from South Africa. That meatball. That guy's going. Way to go, Africa! It's a big win for her. He was just
Well,
howling.
people
He was
talk,
just loving it.
Italians talk about
And
or for
now-
Italy.
now-
Joey Callio
Okay, here we
wants.
go. You know
Joey
what I love?
Callio wants Italy to win. A lot of
Yeah,
people want.
I
their
love that. I
country to
want
win.
Italian. Yeah, but you know who's winning? All those beautiful Argentinian lads, beautiful chosen kids right out of the population. Absolutely. Number one in the world. Let's go, Argentina. I think Spain has got maybe 2 black guys, mostly Spaniards. So mostly people, if they did their DNA, they would turn out to be Spanish. And I just support that so beautifully. So wonderful. But England and France, I'm telling you, that's just Africa versus Africa. Pick Nigeria, pick the Congo, but whatever, rejoice if you're African, because it's a feel-good time for you. If you're African, you got to be proud. Okay, Rob, who are you hoping to win, Spain or Argentina? Yeah. All right. Well, Rob, you were a mascot. You were involved. You played soccer. You know the game. You were a goalman. You were what's known as a goalman.
No, Goldman. I wasn't.
Okay, you were
I was a
that.
center. Center halfback.
I was a halfback.
Okay. You know what they do, eh? They put guys like you in the center halfback position so you don't cause too much damage out in the field.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that the plays.
I don't know if they changed the rules. And
I was a striker. I was a
Defensive
striker.
player, Rachel.
It was up to me. Put ball in net. Also, if you ever have a problem with the game and it didn't go your way, remember the immortal words of Edmundo Narantes Pele. He said, "Ball is around. Ball is around."
I think
remember that if it doesn't go your way, boys and
I
girls.
think I'm supporting Spain.
You are going to support the Spaniards?
I think so.
Okay, now what is leading
I don't have
you?
a big investment. I watched most of the games, not all of them, and I just, for some reason, I'm going for Spain. It's sort of a semi-random pick, but I'm going for Spain.
All right, I've got a note for. Oh, is it that time?
Let's do it at 8:45. What I'll do.
Okay, we're going to be doing a draw for a free record. Massey, you can enter this.
Yeah, I don't
And
want
Rob,
to.
you can enter as well.
How
should
do you
enter.
enter?
I'll type start in the comments.
Yes.
And then they can go.
Sue will say start. There's going to be a whistle. Listen to the whistle. It'll go,
Oh,
woo!
listen,
What?
listen to me
Oh,
first.
okay. Sorry. Here's Sue.
I'll put start in the comments.
Yeah.
Then after that, everybody can enter a number between 1 and 100.
1 and 100 is your number choices.
Okay, and then after a little bit, I'll say end or whatever.
And Sue will
Contest
say end.
over, and then we'll see if anybody got the number.
And whoever
close
gets
to.
closest is going
Yeah.
to get the thing. If we have a draw,
We'll let it go.
we
for,
have a secondary number for like a runoff if we get a tie.
We'll let it go for a couple minutes in the
Yeah,
comments.
we'll let it go for a couple of minutes.
Well,
All
hold
right.
on, Sue. You
Yeah.
should. I did this a couple times yesterday, right, Sue?
Yes, Rob?
You should tell people they can only write one number. They can't
All right,
constantly
you can
type
only
it.
enter once.
Yeah, you can only enter once,
Thanks,
one
Rob.
number and one time only. Your first entry will be the one we go with. And we'll catch you, believe you me. Boy, it's tough dealing with a robust public in 2026. So much excitement going on. Rob, you just had the most successful auction of all time. Anthony backing this up, saying so. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the man of the hour. It's all about this incredible album. You got a chance to win this.
Not
Sealed.
yet. Well, nobody listens. Nobody listens.
Yeah, you should eliminate those people.
Those people are like, stop
Sorry.
it.
No, your numbers aren't happening now.
I would like to say this is new form for Chuck T, but it is
Yes.
not.
Okay.
Paying attention.
All right. Anyway, and it's on the angry black vinyl, ladies and gentlemen. And I can tell you something else about this. You're getting it's each one limited edition. Only 100 of these exist. You're getting number 6 in the pecking order.
Okay.
Number 6.
Also, behind here is the number. I've already put it on there.
Yeah, it's
I
all
put that on
prepared.
there before
Well,
the show
if you're
started.
like me, you can see it reflected in Rachel's
Oh,
glasses.
oh no. Oh no.
Can't see
Hold on.
anything.
Take that out of there.
Okay.
All right. There it is. Here we go. Anyway, that you got a chance to win that.
Stop. No,
Don't do the numbers yet, children. Please be patient.
You have to be sub to the like. Who's
No,
concerned?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got to do it.
Oh,
Whoever
wait,
wins,
hold on.
wins.
Can people
Trolls
type
are
in
allowed to
numbers?
enter. Go ahead, Rob.
If you don't
People
know-
can type in numbers now.
What? Can anyone enter? Yeah.
No.
I'm saying even the trolls can enter. I don't care. What? No, Sue says no. It's her contest. Okay. She's in charge. No wrench, no entry. There's the rule. There's the rule. Holy smokes. Now, it's not too late to get a wrench if it turns out you're a legit type human. Prog Rock Tommy going to bang your gong. We love Tommy. Edward, wherever Edward is, we always love him. And we hope he's doing well. And it's great to see him. Anyway, I love that. Prog Rock Tommy going to bang your gong. Best of luck, everybody. And thanks for the support, Rach. Yeah, well, we all love you, Mark. And it's truly a great album. If you don't have the album, if you don't win a copy, definitely consider going out and picking up a copy yourself, especially if you're American, because, I mean, Canadian dollar, my God, we're practically giving them away. So in 2 minutes' time, so we'll do the start buzzer. Okay, Mass, I'm so glad you got out to see the Odyssey. I agree with your report. And even the people on the right are saying that both Elliot Page and Luguanga Tankatoa are on the screen for such limited time that it doesn't really impact the show anyway.
Well,
And
even
that
if it did,
real
it doesn't
standout,
matter.
Robert Patterson,
A
apparently.
good actor is a
guy.
good actor in a small part or a big part. It doesn't really matter. You know,
Well, there is a suspension of belief. If you're
there
supposed
is
to
no
be,
suspension of belief.
Yeah.
I tell you, most people don't know this story and don't know this. You know,
no,
take
well,
it out of
okay,
context.
here's the deal. I'll
Most
tell
people
you,
have never read the Odyssey. They kind of know the
I'm going.
story.
I'm going to tell you something. Okay, who's Helena Troy? What's the deal about Helena Troy, Mazzy? Tell the kids.
Well, she's purged out of the country after they take over Troy, and she
Do that.
then-
Don't take me on the scenic route, Maz.
Well,
Cut to the
I
quick.
have nothing to say otherwise. Then, but
She's the hottest chick in the whole fucking
And-
ancient world.
and she is in
People
here.
go to war. This chick's so hot.
So
They
a
wanna
black
bang her
actress
so
can't play
much.
that.
They want to bang this
a
hot
beautiful
chick.
black actress can't
Yeah.
play. It
Yeah,
has to
I
be-
think you know who should play it. Halle Berry. I want a hot black chick. I want Beyonce.
Were you upset
I
when
want a
Halle
hot
Berry was a
black chick.
Bond girl? Because you're a
Beyonce's my
black
cousin,
Bond
by the
girl?
way. Yeah, she was a hot Bond chick. That's the
When
suspension.
she
of
walks
belief
out
I'm
of the
talking about.
water with the scuba gear.
Honestly, I don't care too much. She got to be hot. That's the selling point about Helena
she is.
Troy.
She's
She's
got-
got to be smoking. You
she's
got to
a
be
beautiful
going.
face,
You
you know?
got to be going Famke Janssen on this. When she showed up as Anna Onatopp,
Oh yeah,
and
I
she
love,
was
I
there,
love
and she,
Famke.
yeah, and she's going Famke, and I'm watching her, and I'm seeing her, and then you
Big-
got
I had
Pierce
a big
Brosnan.
crush on Famke.
Yeah, and Pierce Brosnan. Here's the line, folks. If you didn't see Goldeneye, here's the line: "No more foreplay." That's a beautiful line delivered by Pierce Brosnan. Rob, did you have a tinkle when I said
I did
No
not
more
take a
foreplay.
bathroom break during the entire movie, and in fact, I didn't see anyone in the theater get up during the entire movie, at least in my theater, and it
Well-
was sold out.
What was the demographic? Was a lot of old people in there?
It was a real
Elaine,
mix.
we're doing a prize giveaway. I love
It
you,
was
Elaine.
it
so
was
good to see
a
you.
real mix. There were some families with teenagers.
Yeah.
A couple of young kids, like 10, 12-ish.
Is it rated R or is it PG-13?
Rated R, but I tell you, there's no blood or gore. There's no like heads chopped off. Like there's a head chopping scene. You don't even see a statue topple over. So I thought it was pretty tame in terms of violence.
Do you think Nolan is working this film? It's got to be Oscar. I bet you. First of all, it's going to get nominated.
I'll
I
get
think
nominated for
it's-
sure.
I think it's going to win.
It'll
I
get
think it's
editing.
gonna win.
The editing is amazing. It'll probably get score.
And best supporting actor is going to be Elliot Page.
No,
Elliot's going to get a nomination.
you know who could get
anyway.
the supporting? out of all-
Elliot.
Samantha Morton. could be.
Elliot's brave. Elliot's so.
But then,
brave.
you people on the right would be pissed off that
Well, you got to write
he's nominated as a man, but he'd be nominated in the male category, and you'd. Be
But I
pissed off.
think Patterson's going to get nominated best actor
yeah, not best actor. He's
or
not in
best
it.
supporting actor.
Yeah,
Oh. Here it is. It's coming. There's something's happening, Rob. Listen to that dramatic music. Okay, here it is. Start the contest. Let's hear your numbers now.
Hold on,
Here comes the
Rachel.
number.
That's not audio.
Give me the
That
number.
that music was not audio file.
It's lo-fi, Rob.
It sounds very tinny to me, Rachel.
Get those numbers rolling, children. Holy smokes, look at these numbers. We've got 268s already. Only enter once your first number will be taken. Yeah, we're going to take that as your hers. 68's got to be it. Holy smokes. Look at
Rachel,
yeah, Rob.
I'm gonna type in a number, and I think no one else will take it.
All right, between 1 and 100, Bessie, you're allowed to play too in the
I
private.
put a number
chat.
in. I put a number in.
All right.
Rachel, can you read my number, please?
All right, we got a number.
I put this. Actually, I am.
Okay, Rob's
One of
coming in
us-
with
I
69.
am one
Paul
of us
Nolan,
copied my number.
69.
I am one of us copied.
I
my
was
number.
first.
You know, we're not.
69.
No, hold on. We're got a tiebreaker number. So if we do have a tie, you're allowed to do a tiebreaker. One entry per little friend here. I'm excited. This is a great album. And we just love Elaine. And it's so great to see everybody. Alan, good to see you. Alan Benetrod, Alana, maybe. Alan. Anyway, Benetrod, we love you.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, Rob,
Can
go
you
ahead.
people not have
Frank's
a
in with a 72. Frank, I love you so much. Frank, you are a legend. Best Beatles guy in the whole vinyl community, bar none, even including my beloved Mikey Arugula. Frank, you're the man. Boys and girls, if you want to own Beatles stuff, you want a Beatle wig, you want a Beatles pair of shoes that Massey had once, go to Frank. Frank's got the goods. Support Frank. Frank Stickermania. Go Mr. Stickermania Beatles. Put that in your YouTube. You're going to get him. He's the very best we got. Holy smokes. Lucky, we love you.
1 in 100, Lucky.
Okay. No, Lucky, it's between 1 and 100. Okay. There, we'll take that. Holy smokes. Roman numerals 25, ladies and gentlemen. 25 for you Odyssey fans.
Hasn't Chuck T entered 17 times already?
We don't know. It's hard to keep track of this guy, quite frankly. It's a fantastic show. Maz, anything planned for the week? Oh, and by the way, how are we doing on the Mazzy catching up to Michael 45, ladies and gentlemen? There will be in a future episode a special Mazzy defeats 45, and I love Michael. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, I'm 15 away from 49.9.
Oh no, you may have taken over.
I'm sorry. I'm 15 away from 47.9. I'm at 47.885.
Okay, let's take a look.
So I think he's at
47.8. You
Rachel,
are.
Can you highlight?
Yeah. Well, I'm 15 away from 47.9.
Okay, hold on. I got to go 45 RPM. Oh, this is exciting. 45. He is now at where is he at? What's it? 45, 47.9.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? He's 47.9. You're 47.8.
Yeah, in 15 more subscribers, I'll be 47.9. Now he probably will have still 50 or 75.
I know he hasn't moved.
We're about 100 apart. We're about 100
Michael
apart.
is not moving. The needle's not moving for 45. If you are German descent, if you love Germany in any way, please support 45. He is about to fall and fall hard.
Or go subscribe to
American.
Norman Maslov right now. Let me get above.
That's true.
I need 15 more subscribers. 15 more.
Delphina, we love you so much. I can't tell you, you're my favorite. I love Delphina. Rob, go ahead.
Go to Delphina's first comment, please.
Okay, we're going up. 33. What are these numbers for?
Yeah,
Rob?
we're guessing that everyone's guessing Mazzy's inseam.
Oh,
Which actually it's 33.
Hold on. And here's another point someone needs to make, Rachel.
okay. What do we got? We got 100 and what?
Yeah.
No, at 34.
104 people watching. Our numbers are down. It's summer, and but we got how many entries? Maybe if half of you have entered so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we pay for all this shipping. All you got to do is say a number. We mail this out to you. I'll put my email out. You email me, and then we're going to mail this to you. Okay? And it's yours to have. It's sealed, never played. It's brand new. I miss Dick. What are we witnessing? You're witnessing an album giveaway. We're giving away this album free, sealed. It's number 6 of a limited edition of 100 albums. Ladies and gentlemen, this is progressive metal rock, and it's on the Angry Black vinyl. You got 1 minute, kids, that we're shutting it down. Mavs.
I just got 3 more subscribers in the last 2 minutes.
Breezy Feather, I just subscribed to Mazzy. Yeah.
Can I say
I need
something?
12 more. 12 of you. Come
12
on.
people.
You're not all
please.
subscribed to Maslov. 12
Please
of you.
subscribe to Norman, please.
Can I make a point that needs to be made?
A plea?
Well, not a plea, because Mazzy, it seems like his subs are all natural. He didn't pay for them.
No, I didn't.
All right.
And I don't know.
Okay, listen, we are
I'm
not.
not saying anyone else paid for him. I don't know.
I am.
Massey, okay, well, a lot of people don't know. Massey has been competing with 45 for about 3 years now.
But I haven't.
And it's been an increasing thing where Massey's slowly but surely gaining through sheer popularity. Now, 45 is popular.
I
but
make
in
better
a limited-
videos. I mean, I make better videos. That's the
You
thing.
do make better, and it's showing in the numbers, Norman.
You know, Rachel,
And you don't have to be shy or nervous about that. That is for you to go.
Can I say something about Mazzy's
Yes.
videos, Rachel?
You are completely screwed. And boy, oh boy, don't get me talking to you about my trans period, which has taken the internet by storm. Rob, go ahead.
If you know Mazzy, if you subscribe to his channels and watch his videos, they're marvelous.
All right, you got to put the announcement in the thing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just unsubbed him. Chuck, support Norman. What the hell's wrong?
Oh, hold on, Chuck T. Type in another number, okay?
We got controversy. Massey subs are what are known as oregano. The other ones are, on the other hand, it's different. Okay, the contest is over.
I don't know that. I
Okay. There is a clear winner. Are you sure? Okay. Anyway, we saw all the numbers. Okay, and so okay, here it is. So I pulled the sleeve, and then and whoever's closest to this number, that I'll turn around, it's going to be it. And then the runoff number would have been, it's the little number down below. And it is beautiful artwork. The number is When I Get Older, Losing Me. Congrats, Marty in Oregon. You are getting this great album. Marty in Oregon is our winner. And this is a great album. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my copy. Mine is number 7, but you're getting all signed. You're getting number 6, Marty. Yours is even ahead of this one in the pecking order. So congrats to our good friend Marty, who's been so kind and so gracious. And Marty, I love you. I'm going to throw in a couple of other albums in just because I love you and you've been so kind and generous.
Marty, you think you won, but you don't. She's going to give you her shit albums.
I'm not going to get, whoa, Rob.
Shit album.
I'm going to get good, nice records for Marty. No, stop it. It's going to be nice,
hey, Marty, it's probably those Jesus albums she keeps talking about.
Oh, Rob, that is hurtful. Those Jesus albums are so deeply loved by Rachel. So anyway, we love Marty. Metal Marty.
Hey Marty, if you like this song, she'll send it to you. Go tell it on the mountain.
Okay, that's a good song. It's an old gospel standard, Rob. No need to mock the great.
Go.
You know, and Marty didn't even have to pray to Jesus to win.
It's not about that. It's about the vinyl community and supporting of our friend Mark Capernicki.
I'm just doing a jab.
Okay, Fluffy, I love you so dearly. What movie did we see Fluffy in? That was so good. I said it's Fluffy. Rachel, I've got to admit, after the World Cup, Oasis' incredible song, Wonderwall, makes me a bit emotional. You know, Wonderwall is one of the greatest songs ever.
Rachel?
And it makes me emotional. Yes, Rob.
I was driving down the street. I looked over.
Yeah.
I saw someone sobbing uncontrollably.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking it was probably Fluffy.
Do you think so, really?
Yes.
I love Fluffy. And now Fluffy, he got ill down there because he went to somebody had the misbegotten idea to go to some grill, and it ended up not being healthy. There may have been lettuce involved.
I think it was
Are you
Jim's
saying
idea.
Fluffy had the diarrhea disease?
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, at great risk to the channel for copyright violation, I got to play this next song. In celebration of England's tremendous appearance, this is the immortal Oasis and Wonderwall. This is good. I hope you all enjoy this. It's going to be so good. Let's go full screen. Let's play the song.
Oh, that version. I like that version. That's a good version.
That be the word on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it before, but you've never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you. And all the roads that lead us there are winding, and all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. And maybe
better than
Are
the
you
original.
gonna be the one that saves me?
It's got that Burt Bacharach kind of vibe.
Better than the original version.
And after all, you're my wonder wall.
Oasis had to go to George Harrison to get a name for a song.
We love you, Jim.
Is this a British group or American?
I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you. And all the roads that lead you there are winding, and all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. And baby, are you gonna be the one that saves me?
It's good, clean, wholesome sound.
And after all, you're my wonder wall.
Fantastic. Mike Flowers Pop Organization.
I think I picked up that single when it came out.
Yeah.
Or a CD single, maybe. I forgot now. I have it somewhere.
Mazzy and Rob's faces were priceless.
Rob, your thoughts on the Burt Bacharach infused rendition of Oasis' powerful, moving, emotive Wonderwall?
What's the other band that does that style?
The other band is known as Oasis, Rob.
No.
Okay.
There's a group, I think they're out of LA, that does sort of what do you
they do
The
riffs.
Association?
No.
Bum, 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 bum.
No, they do kind of loungy redos of songs.
Fluffy, you missed me talking about my period. It was such riveting television. Anyway, we're glad you're here, Fluff. Yeah, it's crooner music. I love that. Rach, Paul Anka also did a cover of Wonderwall. I did not know that. Paul Anka, Maz. Did you like the song when he was having a baby? That was so big for him. You're a woman in love, and
Yeah.
I love what it
That came out when I worked in record stores, and we sold a shitload of that single. But
It was so popular. Did Paul ever enter the record store? Because you're in San Fran, you're out in California, you got Paul Anka,
No,
and he
I've
just
never.
the man himself comes in.
No.
Hey, it's my album.
You know who did live in San Francisco, who did come in the store is what's Edie Gourmet's husband?
Oh, Steve
Steve Lawrence.
Steve Lawrence and Edie, yeah.
He came in a couple times.
Sabin goes, this is a controversial comment. Not everybody's going to back it up in the vinyl community. Lounge parodies are the only thing that keeps Frank Sinatra relevant. I disagree. Frank has a huge following.
Yeah,
and
he's
still
got a
dedicated.
tight following. I wouldn't. Yeah, he's not massive, but he's got a tight. Those Tone Poets that they put out have done very well.
Yeah, and keep in mind, folks, Mazzy is well into his 70s now. Hold on, Rob. Mazzy's well into his 70s. Mazzy was one of the original Bobby Soxers. These were the dedicated Frank Sinatra fans. They'd wear their Bobby socks, and they followed Frank's every move. He was a crooner.
No.
Rachel,
Yes.
that act is called Postmodern Jukebox.
Postmodern Jukebox is the name of the American version. Hey, John, come on up and hang out with us, ladies and gentlemen. Not only do you get me if you join the Patreon, but you get my good friend Dagon, Power on 8, Dagon Studios Limited, powerful musician, film auteur. Do you know that John does films now, Mass?
Yes.
He's doing a number of film projects.
Yes.
Come on up here, John.
I'll see him whenever next time I go to Canada. I don't know when I'm going.
Jen, you're a young girl. You're a child. I'm talking about Mazzy.
Yeah, I saw that William Shatner has a heavy metal album coming out.
Oh,
Hey,
the fucker.
Rachel,
Yeah.
the Postmodern Jukebox, they did a version of Wonderwall.
Did they take it on as well?
Yeah.
Now tell me about this band. And were you ever considering to get some of their albums for your own collection?
I don't know if they do albums, but they do YouTube.
They're
videos.
more live, probably.
Yeah. They're typically
Wow. Okay, this is a great comment. I'd heard a rumor about this. Tom Jones, so well endowed. This is why a lot of people thought Tom Jones might, in fact, be Nigerian by birth. The flower Elvira put her in the hospital as a result of his massive organ, Rob. Any truth to the rumor?
Rachel, I'm going to help you out with this.
All
I
right.
think Chuck T is doing what we call fan fiction.
Oh, Chuck, you bastard. I can't believe it. All Frank Sinatra fans now are well into their 70s. This is from Sad Buzz. I don't know if that's true because Beetle Babe says she's not in her 70s. She's much younger and is not being influenced by that. So, Maz, okay, obviously we're going to be, ladies and gentlemen, when Mazzy takes over from 45, we are going to do a special stream on the hour it happens. I'm just going to go live wherever I am. It's going to be a celebration of all things Mazzy. We're going to look back over his career. We're going to look a little bit at Michael 45, how he got his start and everything, how Mazzy actually helped him out.
I rebranded him back in the day. I will say
Yeah,
that.
you were there, and I think that was the beginning of the.
He reached out to me when he had about, I don't know, less than 100.
He had nothing
He
going.
had about 100 subscribers, and I had about
wasn't a big thing.
5,000 at that point.
Yeah.
And I was ahead of him. Then he surpassed me. Then I surpassed him, and then he went with the OBC and all that stuff he's doing and this retail stuff, and which is just different. He doesn't make as many videos though.
No.
So I will give him that.
Well, he's more of he's what
He's
we
an
call it.
entrepreneur.
He's a retailer.
He's an
I think he's a
entrepreneur.
retailer.
And
And he's
you know
got
what
his-
he does.
Yeah.
He's fine with it. I've never criticized.
In the biz, we call it flim flam, man.
I've never criticized him as a presenter. I disagree with some of his things, but that's okay. I disagree with other people. And people disagree with me. That's fine.
Yeah.
The problem is you
Flim
can't know
flam.
exactly because when you see the numbers, it's always rounded up to the 100. So
Yeah.
one of us could have 50 or 75 more, but we're
I
still
don't see him coming back from this mess. This is going to be a clear knockout.
Rachel,
He's going to be left in your exhaust fuel. You are on fire. There's no way. The only way Michael could possibly do it, if God forbid some entrepreneur out there purchases some subscribers for him. That could upset
How many
the
people
table.
do you have watching now, Rachel?
How many are watching, sir? 102 right now.
Okay.
Keep losing.
Are all 102 of you subscribed?
If you're not subscribed to this good-looking cat here, you're
I
missing out.
need
He's the
12
best
more
channel.
to hit the 9, to hit
Yeah.
the 47.9.
Let's take them out. Let's just take them out now. And that could
12
result in
of
a
you.
special
It doesn't cost you
anything.
You click
Yeah.
that subscribe button. I'm not even asking you to click
It
the
does.
bell button.
Hold on, Rachel. I have to step in.
Yes.
It does cost you your dignity.
Okay. Now, what is this? All this goings on about a flim flam carpetbagger? We're talking carpetbagging. It's a life of ill repute. It's not looked upon fondly, and yet it's a phenomenon. Now, I love this young German content creator known as Michael 45 RPM Audiophile. He's a good friend of this channel, but Mazzy he's unstoppable right now. Mazzy, your orbit. You're on the verge of leaving orbit of popularity.
I'm going
It's nuts.
slow, right? I'm in a slow period right now.
It's summer.
With all of us, what happens is like I had a month that was 18 or 1900 subscribers in 1 month.
I tried to get him on here so badly. I wanted Vinylized on this program so badly. That young plucky kid, I love that Vinylized.
What's wrong with
Hey,
Vinylized?
Jason News here. I'm
he still-
Vinylized.
Is that guy still around?
He's fantastic. I don't know if he is.
Can I
What's
do
wrong with
my
Vinylized?
Can I do my impression of him?
Okay, hold on. Caveat, a little warning before the impersonation. Jason Rojas, Rob is doing Vitalize. He's not doing you, okay? Because they're very similar. But here we go. It's not Jason Rojas. This is Vinyl Eyes, content creator.
Mazzy smells like poo. No, you said it was.
You know,
Oh,
Hey.
it's called Vinyl Eyes.
Can I do my
I
vinyl?
thought that was that. Okay, Rob, here we go.
Hey everyone. Some people been asking me about my recommendations for turntables. I have one word to say: Crosley's. And then go into the.
And then the music,
Hey,
a beautiful
Rachel,
titling. Yes,
in about
ma'am.
5 weeks from now, I'm going to be celebrating a 2-year anniversary of meeting Rob Walker.
2 years. Are you going to do a special broadcast with Rob, a
No.
simulcast?
No.
Because that would be good.
Been 2 years since I went to England next month.
Okay. Rob, I don't know how to respond to this. I've seen Michael 45 in real life. He's a beast.
Do you mean he transformed into an ape-like creature?
Holy smokes.
And
Das Boot.
And was he wearing one of his Bill Cosby sweaters?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you like a kid that's got a no holds barred, telling it like it is. This is Rob Walker. He's in Manchester. And if you love England and if you love good content and presenters with a down-to-earth, approachable demeanor, this channel, Rob Walker, let the music play. One of the greatest titles in YouTube showbiz. Go ahead, Maz.
In my life, I've had a good handful, excuse me,
Oh, dear
of German friends. Of German,
Oh, no.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Okay,
Can
of
someone
German
rush over and
friends.
give a
But
Heimlich?
there is a loss of translation between Americans and Germans in terms of sense of humor. The Germans don't understand the American sense of humor very
They
much.
don't get it.
And I like I have a lot of German friends. Some of my best friends.
Thor was here earlier. We love Thor.
Yeah,
He's a German guy.
great people. But there's a little disconnect when it comes to humor. The Brits, I get. And I think some of the Brits, not all of them, get me, But
They
the
get you, man.
Germans-
They love you.
Well, some of them, not all of them, believe me. That's
All
okay.
right.
And it's okay. It's just, but there is something there. The Italians I get, and the French I get. Well, French are complicated in a different way.
Well, did we
They are
ask
very
Mazzy?
complicated.
Did we ask for Mazzy to rate every nationality?
I love it. That is a pretty good idea. We're going to do that possibly on Mazzy's big I Defeated 45 special broadcast going live when it happens. This is a great comment. Mazzy, I know you're struggling a bit with the gargling, but this is a great comment for Bill for you.
Friend Doug works at the record store. Great.
Hey,
Yep.
you're an influencer. That means you're an influencer. That's what that's called.
It's a great
Hey.
use.
Hey, I think the thing we've learned from this comment
Yeah,
is
go
that
ahead,
Bill,
Rob.
Bill Kay has a friend.
Bill does have a friend. He works at a record store. Okay, Rob Walker, I'm coming over to North America. I'm going to celebrate by meeting Mazzy. Rob Walker in America.
My birthday weekend, I'll be in Los Angeles.
Wow. Okay.
Good idea, Chuck.
There's a powerful comment here coming in from our good friend Joel. Hey, I had a dream that Michael 45 made a video that wasn't praising the latest Chad Kasem release.
I will
But
say,
that's all. It was just a dream.
no, I will say, look, I'm going to defend him to a point.
All
I haven't
right, go
watched
ahead.
a lot of his recent videos. He doesn't make as many videos. But and tell me if I'm wrong here. It seems like the videos he has been making lately, the reviews, are all of the records that he's selling through Chad Kasem.
Right, that's hard to believe.
And then there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, people will say I'm a shill because I show a Rhino or a vinyl file or something, but I show a lot of other stuff, not just the records that I'm given as promos. But I think he's just showing the audiophile stuff right. I don't think he's showing a lot of. He'll bring originals to compare.
Yeah.
But I don't
Hey,
know.
listen, Mazzy, you have showing shitty records, and that's what you got going for you.
I do. I do
He
show some
doesn't
shitty
lower
records.
themselves.
I got it.
All right. And Michael's famous tagline, if you can, it's got to pardon the pun, Guten Tag. It was a Guten Tag. It's like, good day. I'm Michael. I'm here. And we just love him here. Michael's
I'm
a good
upset.
friend
I'm
of the channel.
frozen at 88. I need 12 more. I'm frozen at 88. What
That's
the fuck are
not-
you guys? Are you asleep?
Come on, everybody. Hey, Brian,
I'm not asking you.
Here.
I'm not even asking you to become members. I'm just
Hey,
No,
saying.
Rachel,
that's, yeah,
if
man,
Mazzy doesn't win,
Yeah.
does that mean we all have to eat Wiener Schnitzel on camera?
Do you know that would be crazy if we
We'll all
had
be
some sort of
speaking German by
punitive.
next year.
If it was punitive, but no, it's not punitive. And listen, this is another suggestion. I'm against this. Do not unsubscribe from Michael 45 in order to put Mazzy. The story here is Mazzy's got the ability, the skills, and the knowledge to make his channel the best thing going in the vinyl community, bigger even than Mike Esposito, who I believe is at 500,000 subscribers at this point.
I do got a question. I haven't watched the latest Rick Beato video, but did you see the
Oh.
headline?
Yeah, I'll never have.
Why Paul McCartney won't be on my
Yeah,
channel?
I watched
Did you
it.
watch it.
I watched it.
What's his point?
It's so the point is that Paul's got an agent, the
Right.
same agent that.
Publicist.
Yeah, sorry, Rob. Rob knows the lingo. He's in the industry, but he's got a publicist.
I know that.
That is antagonistic towards the YouTube. He doesn't understand social media, and so all these these dead media, legacy media. Rob knows a lot about this. They aren't getting the thing. They don't understand. They don't get it.
Well, did
Okay.
he get a response from the publicist?
No, he's just never talking. Okay, look at this. There it
That
is.
doesn't even
That's the
look like me.
thumbnail.
No,
Why? Paul McCartney
okay,
won't
let
be on
me-
my channel. It's Massey.
Rachel,
Yeah.
let me tell you this. Okay, we
Okay,
get
Mass.
it, Rob. Funny. It's not even me.
Okay, hold on,
I'm gonna
let's
use
make
my
him
real
stop.
face. Canadian Stud Muffin. I haven't watched it. He did a parody with him on it.
Oh,
I almost made a parody on that, but I felt I had to watch the Beato video because I told you this. Was it 2 or 3 years ago when Paul put that photo book out, the 1964 photo book?
yes.
I reached out initially, right when that book was coming out, to Paul's publicist out of New York, who responded to me because my pitch was I'd like to do a conversation with Paul. I would talk about his photography book. I
Yes.
would mention 5 famous photographers. I want his memories of, if he has them, 5 famous photographers like Richard Avedon, who photographed the Beatles.
Yeah.
Robert Freeman, Richard Avedon, Benson, David
The
Bailey.
young girl that did the Euston Station jump.
No, but anyway, the famous photographers, who photographed the Beatles. I thought that was the good angle, not about records, not about all the Beatles shit. And the guy responded to me, goes, he's not doing any publicity for this.
Yeah.
Right now. And this was right before the book came out, and it was opening, I think, in
Yeah.
Europe at the Tate Modern, not the Tate Modern, the Portrait Gallery. And so 2 weeks later, Paul McCartney does a live thing hosted by what is the actor, the bald Italian?
Tootsie. It's Tootsie.
No, the actor
Tootsie.
who does the Italian travel food.
It's a travel Tootsie.
Rob, what's his name?
Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci. Oh, Tucci.
That's what I'm saying. Tootsie.
And so Joe, my son Joe, was teasing me because he thinks I look like Stanley Tucci a little bit.
Yeah,
So
you do have to.
I did a video based on Stanley Tucci took my Paul McCartney interview or something like that 2 years ago. So, but then when he opened in Portland at the Portland Museum about a year
Yeah.
later,
Yeah.
I asked them again and they said no again. But I
Yeah,
tried.
it's a publicist, as Rob taught us. Hey, listen, folks, my entire neighborhood just sub Michael 45, children, grandparents, all of them. It's a phenomena. They're going crazy in Europe for Michael 45. I just started 12 new YouTube accounts just to subscribe to Massey.
No, I'm
We're
still
getting
stuck
over the line.
I'm still stuck at 88. You guys are
Okay.
disappointing
Okay,
me.
hold on. This is Star Power. This is Joel. This is hurtful. Rob, what do you think of this? This is kind of crazy.
Gorgeous.
Massey reads, if Massey overtakes M45 on subs, M45 is going to do a special live stream in German to explain
Rachel,
exactly.
you know what my favorite
You
thing-
know what you did, Massey.
You know what 45 used to say that was my favorite thing, Rachel?
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
No, he used to say, how do you
Okay,
say
you got to be big. I want this big.
how do you say in English?
Yeah.
Like he knew English. He was just being an idiot.
It's because you can appeal to that. It's the European gentleman, and it draws so many Americans in because they like. I bet you he's got a Ferrari outside his villa.
Rachel?
Yes.
So when Rob Walker goes, how do you say this in English? Is
Yes.
that the European thing?
Oh my God, Rob, that's hurtful. It's very hurtful, and I'm so sorry, Rob Walker, that our dear Wax would even suggest such a thing. Rob, your American English comes directly from England.
Hey, Rachel.
Yeah.
Who am I about to overpass?
Okay, well, let's take a look. Now, how many subs you got right now?
Actually, I do not know. For some reason, over the last month,
Yeah.
I've had a upswing in subs. I don't know how that happened.
Okay, let's take a look.
You
at
know, one video does it sometimes.
Okay, let's see how how Rob is doing. Because Rob, you gotta be killing it at this point.
No. I mean,
Okay.
I don't plead for subs.
Rob has got 2,601 10 something subs. So 2,610. You're almost at 3K, Rob. Easy.
Yeah, but I don't plead. I don't actively request.
No, you're not
I'm gonna-
into. You're not. Neither is Massey. Let's be
I mean,
clear.
like if you,
Massey's
I
not
go
a
by
sub
the
chaser.
views. I get good views.
I'm going to probably make 2 or 3 videos later today because I suspect once I get my tooth, there's going to be about 3 or 4 days I won't be able to do anything.
You're going to be down. You're
I'm
going to
gonna
have some down.
Oh,
pre-record.
Rachel, can
Oh,
I
yeah.
do what I think Mazzy's video will be after his?
I am curious, Rob.
I'm gonna do a spooky tooth.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on, Massey. I want you to see yourself in a week's time
Yeah.
going here.
I don't know horror.
Massey won't be able to talk. You'll be all mumbling, Mass.
That could be.
All right, our friend Sticker Media is Frank's 30th.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay. Now, Mazzy, have you had a chance to connect with our good friend Kimbo since he's returned with a debrief?
No, I haven't.
Meeting the
But,
ghost.
I may
because-
see him up the hill. He might be. I think he's going to be at that record show.
Okay,
said-
well, that
He
would be
says
great.
you have something for me.
Well, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. We'll find out. Hey, if you want Mazzy to blow up, have him go scorched earth on a stream like Westman's and cause the controversy of the year.
What would that controversy be?
Holy
BB Tall?
smokes, BB Tall. Okay, and Michael is so right with the wise words. Mazzy, simply concentrate on
Well,
decent
that's what I
content.
do.
Don't
That's
be
what I do.
chasing subs like
I'm
that.
not. I've never chased subs.
I don't know. Well, I don't know where all
Rachel
this.
has been.
You're going to take over, Michael, for where that's
Rachel's
coming
been
from.
inciting this for the last few
Hey,
months.
Okay, I think I have it. Maybe
Rachel,
me. Yes,
Rachel.
Rob.
If you know something, if you know Mazzy and watch him,
Yeah.
he's kind of one of his things is like pleading for sponsorship.
Yes.
So I believe that we should all try hard and reach out
Yeah.
one company. So
Yes.
when Mazzy beats 45, he gets a sponsorship, and that is Subway.
Subway. I love Subway. Now there was
I would
doubts
like
with
I
one
would
of
like
their previous
a
spokespeople.
gin distillery as a sponsor
I think it would be fantastic, man.
because liquor companies have money where record
Nobody
companies
else
don't
does,
pay.
no.
Hey,
and-
can I- When he gets the liquor sponsorship, can I do an impression of Mazzy's video? How
Yeah,
they'll
here we
go?
go.
Okay, I want to see how this is going to go. Go ahead,
Right.
Ron.
Hi, this is Norman Masloff,
Oh.
and this video is brought to you by Ripple.
I
You know,
love
Boss-
that.
Boss Skaggs in the 60s, around 1971 or 70,
Yeah.
sang an Annie Spring Streams, whatever the Annie Green Jeans, whatever. It was a wine, a cheap
He's
wine.
having a seizure right now,
A
everyone.
radio commercial.
He's having a seizure.
Annie Green Springs. I forget the name of the. It was like a ripple. It was like a ripple.
That's horrible, Rob.
Moving up
That's
on Annie
horrible.
Green Springs.
All right, listen. Something the hell went down on our good friend Steve Westman, another good friend of the channels here. The subject of the controversy isn't important, but just say Kevin Gray Masters from Compact Disc.
Yeah, I'm gonna
my
be like
God.
a Hawaiian guy initially, but
Okay.
Hawaiian guy's part,
Oh, you're telescoping, Mash. You telescope there. So the Hawaiian guy that caused the controversy is the Hawaiian guy blowing up big? Has he gone Massey numbers?
No, I mean he's doing better now. I mean he's
Well,
like
what's
actually a good guy.
okay, what's his channel? I want to know this guy. I want to see what
Rob,
he's doing.
it had it. We were on with Rob. He's actually a very nice guy.
What's his channel?
Living Sound something.
Living Analog Sound Labs or
Yeah.
something.
He's a
Living Analog Sound.
He
All
just
right.
did a thing with Elliot Cruz,
No, with Danny
Danny
K.
K.
Oh.
but he's doing
Oh, you're kidding. This guy? Okay, hold on. We'll promote him here.
He's got
This
like
is nuts.
1,500, 2,000 subscribers now.
This is, yeah, but in our world, that's peanuts numbers. There he
Well,
is.
he just started like 2 months ago.
Well, okay, he's got 1,000. Okay, go subscribe. Living Analog Sound Lab. We're shouting about.
Hey guys,
You're
let's get
getting
this,
a shout out
hold
from
on.
Rachel.
guys. Let's get this guy past 45 RPM. please.
Okay, I love this. Oh, hold on.
What are you doing?
Hold on. I want to read the description.
Wait, he's got Swiffer Duster as a sponsor.
Okay, I gotta go. Well, hold on. I started this lab. He's got a laboratory, which is a new thing in the vital community. How many of you have laboratories?
I do, but it's called the bathroom right there.
No, Rob has a
Oh, my
Rob has a dungeon.
All right. Now, I started the lab because I realized that being a collector isn't enough. We have to be students of the craft. We don't worship a date on a record jacket. We audit the signal path. You see
Star
what
power.
he's doing there? We
That's
audit
funny.
the signal path.
That's funny.
And
Star
so
Power.
I just love that. Now, what's wrong, Maz? Is something hurting your feelings here?
No,
Not at
Star
all.
Power. Star Power. That was funny.
All right, let's
That's
take
so
a look. Audio Video Room Chris has a strong showing on Westman the other day. I think he's taken a few hits on a helium balloon before he did the show. Well, some people speak in higher register, but Chris is a doll. We love Chris here on our program. Chris won our last record giveaway. He won himself a First Boy on the Moon. Demons, the latest album, is incredible. Rachel isn't even in the VC anymore. Sad. I got what it called banished. I'm one of the first people actually banished from the vital community. But it's okay, Herc. We have a good time talking about chess and records and stuff like that. Estevez, we love you. Hey, how you doing there, Mr. Estevez?
Hold on, Rachel.
Buenos dias. Yes.
I don't know how most people take this, but when I'm referred to as company, I'm kind of offended.
Hold on, Rob. Don't be offended because we got a message coming in from one of our beloveds. David Atkinson, England, has been in North America. Greetings from Toronto. I'm homeward bound after a week on the wrong side of the pond. Were you in Toronto? Where were you visiting in North America? David, let us know in the comments below. And were you able to meet any vinyl community members? Because I think Mazzy's proven, and Rob to a lesser extent, but mostly Mazzy, that meeting people in the vinyl community can be one of the most rewarding, fun-filled adventures you can possibly imagine.
Absolutely.
And Mazzy's been all over this great world of ours and has met people in all sorts of countries. Maybe your country is next, tiny nation of Togo. You don't know. It's possible Mazzy can make the trip. VC Auditor, I like the sounds of that. I wonder if he'll stand outside Mazzy's house and film and
Who?
exercise his constitutional right.
Yes, who will?
The Hawaiian Auditor,
No, that's Bill Kay does that.
Kreiner.
I don't care.
Okay, and possibly a new opening for Maz if once you take over 45. Hello, willkommen back. Mazzy loves you.
I'll talk in Yiddish.
Holy smokes. That is crazy. Well, guess what, kids? We're here 2.5 hours. I think we've done due diligence for another program. I'm really happy that Rob joined me today and Maz. And you know what, boys and girls, if you got a channel, you got a show, you want to hang out, you want to talk about chess, this is a place to do it. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations again to Marty in Oregon, the winner of number 6, Limited 100, the latest album from Project Gemini, Dark Days of Yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe to Mark. Buy this album. Yeah.
Rachel, can I see the text between Sue and Marty before the number was chosen?
Oh, before the number was chosen? Yeah, we'll put that out for you, Rob. Boy, did I pick the wrong week to come to Toronto. We haven't been able to step outside due to toxic air. AGK, we love you. You have been missed. We haven't seen you in too long. We love you. Loads of VC people. Embryonic is an incredible guy. For your information, among others, in Toronto, there are many more at Madison Square Garden, MGK. MGK is a great guy. Boston, I believe MGK in Boston. Former Canadian, by the way, MGK, now residing there. So good people all the way around. Yeah, you done good, David. Safe travels the way home. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next Sunday. Do join my Patreon. I need money desperately. Chess stuff ain't paying or buying itself. All right. How the hell?